And hello. We
Hello.
are live now.
Wait, hello. Are we live?
Oh,
Listen,
yeah.
listen. Okay, I'm sorry. Look, I gotta tell to ask to play Frontlines. I had to tell them that we're doing a tournament. My bad. Hello everyone. I think I figured it out, Lolly. Wait, did I? Anyway, I'll answer that later. Yeah, no, we're back to day 2. Rookie, Primal Paws, Rookie Rumble 3. Yeah, I know. Shout out to Raven and Audrey for helping with party finders yesterday and today. We didn't get to shout them out yesterday. I wanted to give them a shout out early tonight. We have the same commentators here again, with the later half going to be Ruja and Jung again, and right now we have Best Teammaker and Miss Youngie. So I will let them take over for here. Looking forward to tonight and hoping we have a lot of good games. A lot of good games last night. So good luck to all the teams.
All right, and with that, hello everybody. This is Best Teammaker,
Hello, and I'm Miss Youngie.
and we are here for day 2 of Paws and Claws Rookie Rumble number 3. We have had to say, unfortunately, some goodbyes to some fellow teams, as other teams are moving on for the grand prize of 50 million gil. That's right. That's 5 whole medium-sized houses. I mean, hey, 5 houses to buy is actually really good in this economy.
Yes, it is.
But in any case, right now, we can take a look at our brackets to see how things have been faring here in the last day over here. As you can see right now, we have 6 teams at the ready to go for the final part of the brackets. Unfortunately, we've had to say goodbye to 2 teams, Counterspell and MC Syndrome. I'm giving a shout out to them for doing such a good job of playing their matches yesterday, and hopefully we get to see them at more events in the future. Maybe we shall see. But for now, we are going to say goodbye to a few more teams today, especially in these upcoming matches as we cover the loser side of the bracket. Alright, and with that, we do have our first teams up on the chopping block fighting for survival to see who moves on into the next round. And with that, let's transition into the game. It looks like both teams are at the ready. And welcome to the amazing Wolves Den, as everyone here is gathered around, currently now standing by the dueling arena. But for now, we're going to get ready to go into our first match very soon. Now, Youngie, how are you feeling today about this one?
I'm feeling super excited. I can't wait to see these matches and see how they go.
Yep. Our first match, we're going to have Small Indie Company versus Looking for Parents, fighting for their chance to move on in the brackets. And soon we're going to do a quick check to make sure everybody is ready. Uh-oh. Somebody hit a target.
I did. Sorry.
Somebody hit
I'm
a
ready.
target.
I'm ready.
Womp bomb. Alright, here we go. Alright, okay. Ready from Nova. Also hitting dummies right there. And then one more from Yuto, who I do see standing nearby. Alright, it looks like we are ready to go. I hope everyone's ready for the final day of Primal Paws Rookie Rumble number 3. Let's get going to the first map. As always, we're going to the Palestra. Let's go!
So we're
Alright.
doing the same order as yesterday, right? With the maps, we go Palestra.
I believe,
then...
yeah, we are starting with the Palestra, going down the list once more and making sure that everybody gets their fair due. And right now, we're going to see, it's going to be a little portrait check here to see how everyone's doing. Oh, very nice.
Oh, pass. So
Mittens.
cute. I really love the Lalos.
Oh, yeah, the Lalas with the hats look really good there.
Okay.
But right now, we
I don't
have Looking for
You're looking
Parents.
for.
Almost at
I
the ready,
will?
Aries Sadler. escaping the confines of the border boxes. But here we go. Very, very familiar loadouts coming from both sides. We have small indie coming going with a double tank composition once again. A lot of stuns and control from this side. And meanwhile, we have the tried and true Nova Skyfall on the Dark Knight, followed by both the Ninja Reaper and Churu on the Astro this time. Before we saw Churu playing a Scholar, I believe, before. But
yes.
looks like he'll be switching to everyone's favorite Astrologian. The healer that I believe everyone has a bit of a bone to pick with. Right now, we are getting things at the ready. Let's count down to our very first match of the day. Here we go to game number 1. Small Indie Company versus Looking for Parents.
First engagement. And
Yep, once again, oh my gosh, Solana's trying to go on in with the shield strategy, seeing if they can absorb as much as they can, getting the damage onto Rocky. Meanwhile, we have Looking for Parents trying to do the same on top of Erlen, but Erlen does have their shield at the ready. Are they ready to jump out? Oh, they're being surrounded by 3 players. Are they going to be okay with it?
oh, they got the cover off!
Oh my gosh, the cover once again from Stephanie. Stephanie has been like really good with those covers, I have to say.
Yes.
And now it looks like it's going to be Looking for Parents on the run right now. They're going to be aiming for Churu here, focusing their target onto Churu, but Churu is able to get away. A very hard class to kill, to be very honest. Right now, once again, battle in the middle of the field. Oh, Yuto going to be taken down. There's just so much damage being poured on top of them. And right now, they're going to try to follow up against the enemy here, but Churu is able to get their Macrocosmos off. Is that going to be enough damage, though? They're trying to do their best to escape as much as they can. Nova Skyfall in a bit of trouble right now. Rounding the corner. Being chased down, chained up.
Yeah.
And here we go.
Who's pushing the
Ooh, yeah, this is
the crystals just went back.
they have to back up for a little bit because they have to make sure the crystal is going to be pushing for the time being. But they do have the advantage of at least pushing all of Looking for Parents away to the back of their base. So it's going to give them a little breathing time at the 50% checkpoint. Oh, did I not put on music? No, I know music is on. Okay, cool. Alright, in any case, right now, here we go. Limit Break coming in. Trying to get the damage, and Churu instantly disappears. A nice Limit Break coming in from Erlen. And once again, they're going to try to contest the point as hard as they can. Nova Skyfall, though, eating the Warrior LB, trying to see if they can get in and out, but they're not finding the damage they need to succeed here. Around the corner once again, the entirety of Looking for Parents being chased to their back potion. Mint Flavor finishes off the Bard, and Aries soon to fall next. So, what are your feelings about when you're getting heavily spawn camped in a moment like this? What do you feel like is the best way out for Looking for Parents at this point?
I say maybe like a little regroup if they can, possibly, but it's getting close to the point that maybe they can't and have to stall a bit.
Yeah, they try to stall. We do see 2 early shields being set up at this point, but unfortunately, they just waited for that to go away. And once again, Churu and Yuto gone for the battlefield once more. Aries going to be trying to defend the point as much as they can with some support from Rocky. Meanwhile, Nova trying to get some dueling on as the Dark Knight, but unfortunately, it looks a little bit scary. All of Small Indie Company are doing such a good job disengaging and just finding the moment to re-engage once again. And here we go, chasing after Rocky. They see a weak point. Can they get anything off of it? Aerie trying to get their limit break off to save one of their own. They are able to get the Paladin, so that's 1 limit break that they don't have to worry about for a little bit. The Solana launches a scream. That's a lot of people down. Mint Flavor with the Bahamut.
Oh, there goes down the Warrior. And then the Dragoon.
This is the dream scenario with the Warrior. Just get your scream up and you have all the AoE you can do. But at the same time, they are able to defend against it. They get 2 kills. So it looks like we're going to see a back off away from Team Astra. They're going to back off for the time being. Just regroup and make sure everyone's back up. It looks like we're going to slowly get ready for the duel at the 50% point.
Another team's match.
So that is 3 limit breaks down, and we have 5 limit breaks coming up very soon for the side of Looking for Parents. So this could be a chance for LFP to find an opening here. Here goes the Eventide going off right now from Nova Skyfall. See if they get the kill. They get it onto King Coconut. King Coconut is gone as well as Erlen. That's 2 down. Small Indie Company. This is exactly the opening they need. Yuto finishes off with the Seitan Tenshu as well. 3 down on the side of Small Indie Company. Well, hey, you know what's better than...
Wow.
You have 5 limit breaks, and you still have 2 more at the ready. They only popped 3
Yes.
of the limit breaks, and they have the Reaper limit break still.
And
They,
Astro limit break to skid out and see if they can push more. Time's almost down. Oh my god. 5 seconds left.
yeah, we get the limit break coming in from Coconut, getting the kill off of that. But here we go, trying to get the chain in. But no, Stephanie going in, defending as long as they can with their own limit break. Is it going to be enough defense, though? It's a 1-for-1 trade on both sides so far. Right now, Ari already used their limit break. Oh my gosh, so much damage! Yuto is gone! Let's see if they can get a trade onto Stephanie. If they can maintain some kind of trade, but Stephanie taking too long to live right now. Nova tries to reel them in with the Salted Earth, but it's too late. We still hold the defense to the side of Small Indie Company. They may have lost the lead, but now they have a chance here. And again, they're going to be coming in with the limit break advantage for this next fight.
Yeah, they got 3 up. The Warrior, the Dragoon, and the Summoner.
Okay, Erlen.
Oh.
Erlen, a little too far forward there. Little too far forward, trying to find a pick off, but unfortunately facing off the entire party of looking for party. Shuru, though, eats a huge Bahamut in the face, has a shield, but no! Denied the shield by Solana! Oh my gosh, that was a great time for the limit break. And here we go, once again, another one down. Nova Skyfall going to take the brunt of the attacks from Solana. And here we go, Small Indie Company on the rampage. Can they take advantage of this numbers? They're going to get another one. Rocky down. All right.
Yuta with the stall and guard.
Doing his best to try to hold on to this point as long as possible here. Yuta, though, chunking a lot of damage. They're able to get some shit. Can they get any healing off? Okay, the Reaper ult is there to buy some time, but no, not quite enough. But Nova here, gonna try to stall things out Eventide. They do have a 1-for-1 trade. Erlen did go down in the ensuing fight. King Coconut goes down as well, off on the sideline. I think it was just a stray arrow just hitting him right there, and that's enough damage for it to go. Now both sides trying to pour the damage on. Stephanie, though, looking really low, wasn't able to pop their limit break.
Oh no, Mint Flavor is the only one on Crystal.
Oh no, that was
Solana meeting Crystal.
Yeah, Solana's holding on as hard as they can. They have the shield up, but Shuru pops the Mystic River. And Solana's down. There's only King Coconut and Erlen's gone. And the White Mage can't get the White Mage on. No! It dashes in front of us. Oh, Ari did such a good job. They made sure they're in front of the point to prevent the dash coming in, and that's going to be it. King Coconut unable to get to the point and stall it. And with that, game number 1 goes from amazing comeback from left looking for parents. Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that was an incredible comeback from them.
Yes, it's like it's so much back and forth. Like, you don't know who's gonna win even if they push it like all the way to 90%, but they can always return them damage and push it all the way back.
Oh, I think it says best of 1. This is what happens when you restart the program. There we go, best of 3. Yeah, no worries, guys. We still have another chance. Small Indie Company had a really strong start at the very least, though. And, but man, I have to say that, like, the, Looking for Primal did a really good job leveraging all 5 of their limit breaks at the very end there. And we're able to take the lead away from Small Indie Company. So now, we go to game number 2. Everyone's favorite chaotic exploding map.
In that card. See if there's any change up on this.
We're going to take a quick look at the roster as we see their portraits line up. It looks like we're going to see Small Indie Company with the same lineup as usual. They can get the King Coconut lasers off and find the kills off of that. That would be a very good job for them to start things off. But yeah, no change for the time. Oh wait, Yuto switched to the ninja. Was he always? He wasn't always ninja. No, he was. He was.
Yeah, they were
the
ninja.
Yeah. He was ninja. It was yesterday. I think he was playing samurai. That's why I was confused. But yeah, he did get. I did mention he got his Seitan Tenshus off. Oh yeah, that's just brain fart. But in any case, same composition coming in from both sides. But, man. These engagements, though, they've been doing such a good job, both sides, of trying to find the weakness in the backline. Just completely ignore the front line provoking from each side. So, you can see here how they're going to be able to do it. This is, this is a nice map for breaking line of sight at the very least, right?
Yeah.
You have all these corners to hide behind. So here we go. Game number 2, Small Indie Company versus our good friends Looking for Parents. And they're looking for the victory here as they're one game up. Whoa, Nova! Nova's going to take a huge amount of damage this time. Wasn't able to get much of a shield off, but now has to do it in return to get to safety. Meanwhile, Airlane once again taking the brunt of the attacks, but a coverage potion will be there to make sure they're still alive for this next fight. And right now, both sides just trying to find the focus of the damage. Solana goes in with the Primal Ran. Can they catch anything off of that? Churu really low on HP. It's not enough.
And so did Stephanie. A trade.
We're going to get the trade with the Paladin for the Astro. So far, so good for both sides at the moment. It's going to be a 4v4 still. As right now, we're going to be chasing very far into the enemy side here. Solana trying to lead the way. But Nova strikes back against Mint Flavor. He's gone for now. And it looks like they're going to back up for the time being. Play this one a little safe. Wait for they have numbers. Here we go. We're going to get our first few sets of limb breaks coming on in very soon. King Coconut already here at the ready. Fire off the laser when they find a chance. An opening there. Aries side going to take the brunt of the... Oh, there it is!
Another reaper with that limit break.
No cleanse for Aries Sadler. They're going to go down instantly with the combination of the Rend and the laser. Nova Skyfall also in a bit of trouble. Has to run away from all these jumps. The chain coming in as well. They're able to get the potion. They do get the potion, but they're in the middle of the fire, and that's so much damage from the explosion. They are gone. Playing to the stages hazards to great effect here. Small Indie Company will now look like they're going to try to take the lead here. Okay, good. Shield just in time. And right now, though, Churu fighting back, though. Stephanie moving a little too far forward, but Erlin's going to get a kill in return on top of Churu. Should we note, Erlin still has their limit break at the ready. Here we go. The Warrior lets out the scream. They have to be careful about the damage. They are able to escape most of it to the side, but Rocky is going to be taken as a casualty. Ooh, and a nice eventide just to try to stall things out, but they're going to switch focus to Airy. Airy has to be very careful. The chain coming in. No, not quite. They're able to escape just at the last second.
The King Coconut. Oh, no, they couldn't escape.
Trying to get the limit break on top of Nova, but Nova shields that very successfully and is able to grab the potion as well. They are safe for a little bit, but they have no mana for healing, so they have to be very careful about this next part. It looks like Small Indie Company going to back up for the time being, try to reset the situation once more, escaping through the sprint lanes. With that, here comes the next 50% showdown. All right. Small Indie Company getting ready. We see Churu and Rocky popping their limit break, making sure that their team has a lot of limit break meter built up for the time being. But Nova almost takes the brunt of the damage. Yuto is able to get revenge on top of King Coconut. Now we're going to see Nova Skyfall does not quite have limit break yet. Stephanie, meanwhile, cover shielding with the limit break as well, just trying to save as much damage as they can here. Holding on to the point to make sure it doesn't get past the 50% mark and pushing it away. But Erlen is going to take the brunt of the heat there. Right now, once again, the scream goes out. Can they find any damage on top of this? Oh no, I think... Okay, it looks like they're able to escape to the side at the very least. But Looking for Parents still looking very strong in this push. They have all 5 members up. Nova, though, no more limit break. They have to be very careful. They're very low on MP as well. Going to see how much healing they can get. Eats a stun, but Mint Flavor is going to go down.
Like Nova maybe next.
Oh
no?
my gosh.
Nova.
Okay.
No.
Stun.
Oh.
Hit. Get some healing off. They got enough MP. Can he do anything else after that? Chain. Oh, going for the potion! No stopping! Can't stop potion! Nova lives from now, and Solana has to run away. Meanwhile, the point is being pushed back to the 50% point. They just need a few more halfway there to make it through the checkpoint. Here comes Limit Break coming in from Erlen. Can they get anything off of this? But no, completely shielded. Very nice job from looking for Parrish defending against that. Can they get anything else off of this? But Churro goes completely down. Hit by the stun from Solana. Now trying to see what they can do about this point. Neither side getting a victory quite yet. We're still haven't broken that 50% checkpoint. Aerie Sadler, that is so much damage on top of Aerie, making sure that poor Reaper goes down. But at least they have their limit break for the next push. They have enough time to move on forward. Nova's going to fall as well to the sidelines, but hopefully they recover by the time for defense against small indie company. All right, here we go. Looks like very even on the percentage, so it's going to come down to how well LFP can play the defense.
Where just use their limit break?
Oh my gosh, limit breaks everywhere, screaming. We're going to see some Bahammating. We're going to see the Reapering. So many things popping at once. Yuto gets killed before he can get his Seitan Tenchu off, though. Nova going to try to use the Eventide to stall things out. They're trying to do their best to get onto King Coconut. King Coconut running away with their lives, has the wings at the ready though, so they're nice and defensive. Mint Flavor responds in turn, gets the kill on top of Aerie, chasing the poor Coconut. And now Churu in a lot of trouble themselves. Nova Skyfall's already fallen to the side. And there's a limit break right on top of him, waiting for the shield to go down. This time they land their mark. And now this is where the trickle-in begins. Oh man, this trickle-ins are one of the scariest things to have to do as on the defense right now.
Yes.
5 seconds of shielding. Luckily, nothing too much on the other side can do about it quite yet. There's no limit break from the Warrior, but Aerie taking so much damage, waiting for the teammates, stalling as far as they can. Nova is able to get to the place, and they even get the Mystic River off from Churro, so that is a good amount of mitigation as well as a damage increase for them. Can they get anything off of this? The King Kodak with the laser on top of Nova Skyfall. Nova Skyfall going really low right now, trying their best to live, but it's not going to be enough. Mint Flavor gets the kill, but they do get the return on top of Solana. 1-for-1 trade. 2 tanks going down. They're going to get a third. Stephanie's gone. LFP hold.
Oh my god.
All right. Oh my gosh, ladies and gentlemen, game number 1. We're in a massive overtime right now. Both sides fighting to break that checkpoint. LFP looking to do it on their side, but small indie company, if they can defend this and push it once more, the victory will be theirs, and they'll be able to go to a game number 3. Their lives are on the line here. All right, Scream goes out. Can they get any damage off of this? Nova has no shielding. They're going to try to take Nova down before he can do anything defensive there. Erling also trying to find any targets, does get a nice amount of damage, but is there any follow-up to it? Not quite yet. It looks like LFP are able to get the heals. King Coconut, though, is able to snipe Aerie Sadler. Now there's a very scary moment for both sides. It's not the worst thing for Aerie to go away. At least they can come back with their limit break. But right now, Stephanie's going to try to push them away. Has the Phalanx at the ready. And Nova might have to get out. Mint Flavor, though, finds a kill on the backside. Gets rid of the Bard of Rocky. Now, once again, LFP on the defensive here. They cannot let them touch that point. Nova, though, stuck in front lines.
Oh, no.
Oh,
no,
this is the worst place to be, Nova.
Oh. And it goes at Utah into the point, trying to stall.
They have 4 limit breaks on LFP. There's enough time to wait for Nova to respawn. Oh, God. Here we go. Both sides just trying to find their marks right now. King Coconut stuck in the shield at the moment, trying to see if they can survive this onslaught there. Gets the laser off onto Yuto. Yuto's gone. No Seitan Tenchu at the ready for LFP. And looking for Parents. Looks like they might need to find a game number 3 victory instead, as small indie company are going to try to take the victory here. Nova tries to unleash the Eventide. Just, again, stall as much as they can. Trying to make sure that their party gets alive for the very last moments, but no, Mint Flavor finish things off. Solana again with the Primal Ren, following Erlen's limit break. Right now, 2 very low people on the point for LFP. Can they hold? No! Nova denied the potion. And now Aerie Solid trying to rid things off with their limit break, but it's not gonna be enough. Yuto back on the field. Can they get a Seitan Tenshu? No! Not quite! They're get killed, and with that, Small Indie Company pushes this to a game number 3.
Wow.
What an exhausting game that was. Oh my god, what? I have to say, like, double tanks is really scary because of this, but Solana is playing so aggressively. I love it. Oh man. And you have Mint and Erlen just finding all these great stray kills. What are your thoughts on this, Youngie? Because that was insane.
It was insane. I couldn't tell what was going on. It was like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. That was great.
It's just like the power of like all these limit breaks, but they did such a great job of sniping LFP's players before they could get their limit break at the ready. Like we saw a lot of times that Yuto was killed before Seitan Tenshu could go off. Nova was killed before Eventide was ready. So, it's going to be all about making sure they're all ready to go. Just making sure everyone's at the ready.
Like a few aren't ready yet.
Oops, that's not the right one to go to.
Nova said they're already. But is Rocky and Utah ready?
Want to make sure everyone's at the ready here. All right, let's go. Game number 3, we're going to Cloud9, folks. This is going to be quite the fight here on this map. Lots of tornadoes to get in the way of victory. So we're going to see who's going to weather the storm. All right, Youngie, what are your predictions on this so far, based on what we've seen in these last 2 games? What do you think is the key to victory here?
Maybe taking down the Paladin first. I don't know, because the Paladin cover guard is super strong.
Yeah, we see a lot of times, a lot of LFP's pushes were based on getting rid of that Paladin really quickly in fights.
Yeah.
But the cover shielding is really strong. They're getting their limit breaks off really well in good clutch moments. They can, like... They're playing a very similar playstyle in which they just ignore the front lines of Nova and Stephanie Solana respectively and just jump straight to the backline. Find whoever they can on the backside for a quick kill. Right now I'm going to see what they're going to do here on this final game. I'm nervous, man. You know? This has been an intense game already. We're only on game number 1 on day 2. We had such a back and forth overtime. We're gonna see who are they gonna jump on first. Let's go. Game number 3, the final one. The loser, unfortunately, will have to go home while the winner moves on forward in the bracket. All right. Oh, Solana's trying to find an opening. A little harvest there, trying to build up the limit break gauge. See if they can get anything there. Churu immediately found, stunned, and gone. Airline's going to be killed in return for that. So again, we're having these 1v1 trades. We're just going to see who's going to last out each other the longest. Yuto in a lot of trouble. Yuto switched to Dancer, by the way. I just realized.
Oh yeah, I did too. From a ninja to Dancer.
Ooh, but it's not going to be enough. Stephanie's going to be there. They do get the kill into King Coconut in the backside, though. So right now, both sides still looking pretty even. 4v4 at the moment. And we got a storm coming in very soon. Right now, we're just trying to find those moments of damage. Stephanie very low. Can they get any healing off? Stuck in the shield for the time being. Ooh, dodges the Shadowbringer. They are able to get away for a little bit, but one more. There's no shield for her. Stephanie has to eat this damage. But Nova's also doesn't have any shields at the ready. Who's going to jump up?
Oh, Nova's gone.
It's like, be gone. Laser at the ready as well. Ready to heal up their injured teammates from the fall. And right now trying to get another kill as they can. Rocky's going to fall victim to that. The scream going out as well from Solana. Can they catch anything off of it? Harry trying to run away. Oh, the chain coming
he's
back.
back.
There's no shield for Airy. Airy is destroyed by the Akborn. All right, the first 50% checkpoint gonna be reached by small indie company. But once again, limit breaks are coming online very soon. See what the first hit's gonna be. Solana trying to tempt something. But will Nova fall for it? Nova just walks past, gets the salted earth down on Coconut, trying to see if they can pull them away. But right now in the back line, Solana trying to make a play, but Solana gets countered in return, and he's gone. Erlen trying to make a play and gets the kill onto Yuto with it. Again, another 1-for-1 trade. Both sides just fighting just neck and neck here. Oh, ooh, big stun.
Oh.
Again, Coconut with the lasers doing such a great job of thinning down the numbers. Nova Skyfall is able to get the Eventide. How long can they survive this? The rest of the party, though, they still have their limit breaks. They still have 3 limit breaks. Rocky, while not offensive limit break, is going to help a little bit if they can pop it, but they're waiting for the rest of the teammates to spawn. But no, Nova in a lot of trouble, immediately found. And there it goes. Solana and Erlen finish them off. Yuto's going to try to use their limit break, trying to get some room for themselves here, trying to see if they can get the kill on Stephanie. Stephanie is going to be stunned long enough. Stephanie is gone for the time being, but small indie company have already far broken the 50% checkpoint. Here we go. 5 more seconds to the second tornado. Who's going to be popped into the air? Ooh, it looks like we even see them get the Chocobo Feather as well. King Coconut at the ready with the laser. Once again, Shuru is gone. Oh my gosh.
Oh, poor Churu.
Oh man, there's so much coming out from here. And small indie coming, they're going to back up for the time being. They're respecting any counterattacks coming in from looking for a partner, but they have nothing. There's no limit breaks left for them to do with it, and there's 2 fresh limit breaks on the side of small indie company. It looks like they're going to go on for it. Another one down. Yuto is disappeared. Oh! Once again, the scream into the Dragoon limit break. They don't quite get the full damage on at the very least, but it does scare them away from the point. Aries Sadler in a lot of trouble, stunned up as well. Still has the unfortunate warrior effect on him. Stunned up once again. And that's it for poor Aries Sadler. Oh my gosh, one by one, looking for parents are starting to fall. Go once again, King Coconut again. Oh my gosh, the feeling of just a laser coming across the screen. The scariest thing when you're in a defensive position like this.
Yeah, that stun is crazy powerful.
Okay, here, 10 seconds left. They have two people left to try to delay this as much as possible here. Ari and Rocky. Yuto has now just respawned. Ari does have the limit break, but no! Isn't even able to pop it! King Coconut, again, finding these sneaky kills. Oh man, this is unfortunate. Oh my god, wow! You didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do that. Oh, now there's like no damage at all from the side of LFP as Stephanie pops their limit break. Defending everybody. No more shields for Churu. Nobody's gonna try to jump in and save the day. Is gonna be enough though.
They got the limit break off.
Churu did get, yep, here we go. Churu with the Mystic River, seeing to get any damage on top of the enemy, but no! Erlen has a limit break. Can't do much about that with no shields. Nova does eventide. They're going to try to push the point as much as they can, but the numbers aren't there. They can get Airy. Maybe they can use the limit break to try to make some room for themselves. But Nova has to dance on the point to stay alive. This is not the best place to be. Airy taken out. No limit break for Airy.
Now they're rotating their guards. Dancer on.
Yuto,
Dancer just used their LB.
One last chance, but Mint finishes off Nova on the sidelines. Oh, this is looking very scary for them. Yuto's going to go down as well. Rocky and Chu are the last 2 ones left alive, but Rocky, the limit break isn't going to help too much here. Just going to have to save it. Hopefully the rest of the party can come on in. Airy, can they teleport in time? They do get the kill on the King. They got the kill on King Coconut earlier, so it's not as hard as it was before. They're trying to get Solana off. That means Stephanie off. Oh my gosh, he stole the potion! Stephanie stole a potion away from Rocky. Rocky's down. Slowly, LFP are trying to push back.
Point. Oh.
Oh, no one's a point.
Get
No one's a point. No one's a point.
Give it. No.
Oh, Nova doesn't have the plunge at the ready, and unfortunately, small indie company take the victory away from them. 2-1 in favor of small indie company. What a game. Mint flavor racking up all that damage with Erlen as well. Oh, man. And with that, we end our first set of the day with small indie company moving on. A great fight coming in from LFP. But man, those... Oh. Man, this indie company, man, they're doing such a great job holding on to the win. With that, we're going to have to get ready for our next game, unfortunately. I'm going to say goodbye for LFP, but hopefully they'll be looking for another tournament to play in. Alright, and with that, let's go check out the bracket once more. As we can see, small indie company moving on after a 2-1 victory. How do you feel about that match, Youngie?
That was amazing. Like, so much stuff was going on.
There's an incredible amount of back and forth between these two teams, and we see them doing a good job of trying to find those 1v1 kills. I mean, we saw them stuck in that for a time, but right now it looks like small indie company just had that edge. All these coordinated stuns. I think the most impressive was just their LB coordination as well. They popped a lot of the screams at the perfect time to get more stuns and more AoE damage in, because you combine that with Mint on the Summoner and Erlen and Dragoon. There's just damage everywhere that they don't have enough time to mitigate it. I mean, you have an Astro, but that's not going to be enough at this point. With that, we're moving on to our next match. Next up,
we have Gnosis Light versus Na I Rat.
Saw these teams play yesterday. Gnosis Light unfortunately falling to the Charlatan Sharks in a close best-of-3 set. Have Na I Rat making it through the losers bracket after taking it over MC Syndrome. Another really close 2-1 win. So both of these teams looking to clutch a victory. And we're going to see how that goes here. Let me see Party Finder real quick. Let me... Password.
Don't read it out loud.
You know what? I need to actually leave my party. That probably should be...
Oh.
Whoops. Oop. Oops, did I just say it out loud? Oh well.
Yes, you did.
Lock it now,
okay.
lock it now, lock it now.
Lock
it now. Crap. That was just that is a verbal tick I have. You're saying things out loud like that. Alright, cool. Alright. Perfect. We close it before anyone else can join on it. Alright, let's go to the battlefield. Oops. Here we go. In the game here, back at the illustrious dueling arena, we have Gnosis Light and Na I Rat at the ready here. Let me just make sure I have the right. There's on both sides. Sure I got them on the right side. We are going to Clockwork.
The clock has these mechanics. They're like the little robots, and then you have to watch out if they're going to do the instant kill or the mini thing. I don't know what exactly it's
the
called.
Gaze mini, yeah.
Gaze, yeah.
Don't look at the mini and just get out of that AoE or shield it up. All right, looks like we are at the ready for game number 1. We're gonna be moving to the Clockwork Castletown. See what fortune awaits these two teams as they fight for their life in this bracket. Primal Paws Rookie Rumble 3. Here we go. All right. I'm looking at chat right now. I'm very curious to see what the betting pool is like here. Who do people think is going to move on? Is it going to be Gnosis or is it going to be Na I Rat?
I almost forget to look at that. Oh, wow.
Every time. I mean, the answer is to just vote for what Socks votes for, right? The Socks is always correct. But in any case, here we go. Game number 1. Got the butt at the ready as well. We just saw a nice little peek at that. All right. Looks like, we have a new player on the side of Gnawed Rat, Elam Silbith. I don't remember them playing yesterday. They were playing yesterday, then I am very sorry that I forgot. But let everyone know if you have your favorite Satoru Gojo.
Yes, let's go, husbando.
Even has the full outfit, even. Look at that. Look at that.
He
Even has
does.
a blindfold as oh man.
Was it the season 0 Gojo?
There it is. We don't talk about what happens in later seasons.
Yes.
Or soon to be happening seasons. In any case, game number 1 of the second match of the day. It's going to be Gnosis Light versus Gnawed Rat. Here we go. The first fiery salvo off, both sides immediately going on their way. Kuva, though, immediately taken down, found and stunned. And with that, we're going to have a bit of a lead for the side of Gnosis Light. Can they build anything off of that? Going to try to go for the warrior. Elam in a bit of a trouble right now. Aim as well. Going to be hit in return. Aim is going to be taking out so many rings of Garuda right there. But it's going to be another 1-for-1 trade here. They lose Gojo Satoru. They lose Gojo on the side of Gnawed Rat. Can they get anything else? Foolproof, though, in a lot of trouble. Foolproof is going to be gone. I'm very sorry, Jung, about that.
Okay. He'll come back. He'll come back.
He'll come back. Yeah, we'll talk about it when they return for commentating about how they feel about how Foolproof is playing. But in any case, right now, we do see that Gnosis Light taking the lead with the point at the moment, pushing away the rest of Gnawed Rat back to their side. They're going to just wait here, going to regroup for now. See, opening salvo. Oh, the chain, though, before Elon can do anything. Can he get anything off of that? DX Saver already launches a shield. Here comes the laser. Trying to get onto Satoru Gojo. Satoru is able to get the shield off just in time, but can they get anything damage-wise off of this? Trying to jump on in. Did they find anything? Not quite yet. The scream does go off, but only hits one. Satoru Gojo might be the one to go for, though. So much.
No, the other one.
Oh my gosh, Chandler Turtle also goes off in the middle of that as well. So 1v1 trade right now. They haven't broken the 50% point. Oh my god, was that a Seitan Tenshu? Well, Sheets gaining the kill. But again, another 1-for-1 trade. Both sides fighting for it all here on this game number 1 right now. Going on and see if they can get any stuns or kills off of the chain going off. DX Saber still able to recover for the time being, but in a lot of trouble. All left alone there. Well, Sheet will finish him off. And it looks like with this, Gnosis are going to back off for the time being, trying to reset the point. Or are they? Are they? Okay, Elam not going to push it. He's just going to wait. He sees the doll there. And no one gets mini at the very least, so that's good for them. And wait for DX Saber to respawn on the side of Gnosis. All right, Satoru Gojo. Oh my god, that was a very unfortunate timing for that to happen. That's a few seconds tick down from the Mystic River. Is that going to make the difference, though? However, who got laser beam once more? But AV looking to go down. They do get the kill onto Satoru Gojo. Very nice jump, but they're going to get kill onto AV before before he can get off his limit break. All right, now both sides once again trying to fight for this 50%. But oh no! Gotta watch out for the shield. Shannon! Oh no! Shannon Turtle gets so many people in sacrifice of that. What? What? There is no... The puppets take no sides here. But maybe they like Gnosis Light a little more. Oh my gosh. Well, credit to Shenla Turtle according to the game, right?
Yes.
You take that. Okay. So, gotta be very careful here. We do have 3 limit breaks on the side of Gnosis, so they be a little bit careful as they enter on in. Get anything off of their foolproof. Oh, instantly taken out by the laser. DX Saver gonna also go on top of that as well, right on top of Satoru Gojo with the limit break, shading him up. Can they get anything off of this? Satoru Gojo in a lot of trouble. Oh, once more, Elam tries to save it with their own screen, but it's too late.
Oh, and Sam goes down without using their LB again. Oh, there goes the warrior.
They do get some kills off against them, but it's not enough. AV sacrificing themselves so the rest of Gnosis Light can keep that push going. That was a full team wipe essentially on the side of Ornod Rat. Hopefully they can find a way to rat the victory out of this one, but it's not looking great for them. Oh, just teasing it just a little bit, see if they can be wary of the backside. Satoru Gojo going to be jumped upon. Got to be careful. Julian though does launch the limit break, does get Satoru Gojo, but gets taken out in return. 1-for-1 for healers on each side. Well, Sheet with a very good job with the Seitan Tension. Can they get anything off of this? Not quite. No one's low enough for it to hurt. And well, Sheet's going to be taken out in return. My gosh.
Oh, career.
Elon going down. Shanley Turtle coming on in like a different rocket. Getting that kill there. Oh, there goes the limit break coming from AV. Is that enough damage? Not quite. No instant kills for them. And Satoru Gojo is able to hit the Mystic River. Can I get anything else off of this? DX Aver responding in time in turn with the scream. Getting 2 kills. Labrys and Shannon finishing things off.
Oh, we got pushed off. And Gnosis Light win.
A nice push off. And that's going to be game 1 going the way of Gnosis. Oh man, we take a look at the damage here a little bit. Chandelier Turtle. Does that damage count for Chandelier Turtle from the puppet? Is that a thing?
I think if you touch it, maybe you get the kill.
Does that count for damage? I need someone to get back to me on that. But in any case, very good job from Gnosis Light. Game number 1 in the bag as we get ready to go to the next stage. Foolproof hitting a dummy? Yeah, Foolproof's hitting a dummy.
Now we get to do
yeah, there it is.
The next map is the newest one, right? The Red Sands?
Red Sands. Well, tell the people a little bit about your favorite parts of Red Sands.
I like the little mini monsters that ramble you up here. You don't know which one it is until it comes out.
We actually saw several antlion deaths yesterday, and that was amazing.
Also, they took out several people.
Man, you cannot underestimate the power of that pull-in, man. That is, it's scary. But you know who's looking very scary in this fight? Gnosis Light.
Yes. We got 2 butt shots.
2 butts. Here we go. Hey, look. If 1 butt's not enough, you got to go for 2. You got to go for 2 butts. Taking a sip of water here as we get ready to go underway. It's going to be a very thirsty fight here in the Red Sands.
Yeah, the Red Sands has a debuff, the heat one, right?
You got the heat debuff to worry about. You got sand pits to worry about. You got regen to worry about too. Maybe if your opponents have regen, you got to fight through all of that. But man, we're gonna see what the approach is gonna be. I feel like we're gonna see double Oasis runs. What do you think?
Yeah.
Full Oasis. Let's see how it goes on this side. All right, they're going for the Oasis, and then on Astral, they are also going for Oasis, making sure they have that early buff. Not taking the sprint lane to middle though. They're gonna take their time getting there. Both sides actually taking their time getting there. Interesting. Both of them predicting that the other will go first on the sprint lanes, but for now, a few parting shots. Get things started. Elam hiding behind the corner, seeing if they can get a pick off, but does DX know they're there? Yes, they do. They get the chain off of the Elam, both of them popping their shields off. With that, oh, DX Saber goes down! I didn't even see what happened there. As soon as that shield dropped, it was enough for them to take it down. Now Shannon Terra looking to fall next. They are able to get a nice amount of heals with their rejuvenates, but that's a lot of MPUs there. And still a numbers game in favor of good old Nide Rat. Can they get anything off of this? Labrys looking to be in a lot of trouble, stuck in the shield on the sidelines. Can they get anything off of this? Yes, they do! Oh, well, Sheik gets the kill off real nicely there. Again, a second kill onto the Samurai as well. Can they get anything off of this? They're trying to do their best to hold off against any AoEs here. DX Aver holding the front lines in the shield. Julian already fired their limit break a while ago. Can they get anything else off of this? DX Saber though in a lot of trouble. Low on MP. Can they get the stun to a conversion? No, it doesn't look like it. Has to run away, getting as much heals as they can. Getting to the potion, is able to survive to get to the Oasis. But Toro Gojo, meanwhile, is going to eat a lot of damage to the face there from Shannon the Turtle. And still, Shannon still has their limit break at the ready. Didn't even have to use it there to get the kill. Now, we wait. It looks like they're both going to back off for the time being. Who is over there running around? That's going to be... Who are they chasing over there? Chasing somebody? Oh, they're just backing off to get some heals. Oh, right, because it's the debuff. It's the debuff time. Here we go. Back into the middle of the fight. Foolproof! Oh, unfortunately, first one to fall. First to the party, first to fall. Oh my gosh! And once again, DX Aver with the limit break. They're going to be able to take out. They're going to be able to take out the ninja with it as well. All the limit breaks being unused on the side of Gnawed Rat. And there goes another one. 3 down on the side of Gnawed Rat as it looks like Gnosis Light going to be approaching the 50% mark. They get a 4th one. Oh, this is looking really bad.
Wait, 1-1 with Gojo and Abe back there? No. they regrouped.
Gotta be careful here. Looks like everyone else trying to get their Oasis buff at the ready. They're gonna have to give up the 50% mark. Trying to see if they can come in from behind. But it's the Cactuar! This is the worst time for the Cactuar to come! Oh no, they're all on the Oasis side! They're all on the Oasis side! They can't get back normally! They're able to get on there with a jump in, coming in for foolproof. Can they get any stuns off of that? Oh, the scream coming in from Elam. Is there any damage they can do off of that, though? Julian Tom's running around the corner. No, not quite yet. Everyone's still running to the sidelines. It does look like Shannon Turtle is going to be the first to fall on the side of Gnosis Light, but does get the shield off in time. And Foolproof going to go down first instead. Elam trying to defend the point as much as possible. It's a 1-for-1 trade so far. But this time it's DX Aver's turn for the scream. The Toro Gojo gonna go down. Yes, before they can even get to the potion. And here we go, the full brunt of Gnosis Light here. Even though they're 1 down, they still have the numbers here. That's another 1 down. 3 down on the side of Gnawed Rat. Elam trying their best to survive with the shield, but it's not enough. 4 down. Gnosis Light looking to clinch this out in the game number 2. One last chance. Can Foolproof do anything about it? No! He's stuck on the other side. He's able to dash.
Oh no, they made it. They made it.
They got the dash in just in time, but can they do anything else off of this? But Foolproof, low on HP, no shield. Can they get any healing off on Foolproof? No! Julian says, here's a laser beam instead. All right. Amy's back. Oh! Amy's like, you know what? I still got a limit break left to use here. I'm going to use it right now. And with that, rats are falling 1 by 1. Each of them low on HP, low on MP. Kuva trying their best to survive. Does get around the corner, but there's no potion for them to fall back onto. Trying to hide behind the corner. But, oh, the stun is there. And that's going to be it.
Oh my God.
They are just chewing up the rats, unfortunately. Gnosis Light coming on in with a strong finish to game number 2. Did they miss the scream, though? Looks like no one got hit with the scream, but doesn't really matter though. All 5 are down.
And that's game.
That's it. With that, Gnosis Light will take a clean game number 2 on the Red Sands. Shannon the Turtle on the top of the charts. Gosh,
wow,
darn,
almost a million damage, doubled from the one below.
That is crazy. Also, Warrior up there in damage as well. DX Aver just getting up there. That is insane. Good job to Gnosis Light. A great 2-0 victory as they move on in the bracket. And unfortunately, Gnawed Rat will fall to the wayside. But good job to Gnawed Rat. Round of applause for them because they played their hearts out in this tournament.
Oh, it looks like we're having a quick swap. According to Gary.
On here? In between game as I get things set up for the next thing. Okay, cool. It looks like we are gonna do final. We're gonna go for winners finals first. Awesome. Did you catch any of the matches yesterday?
Unfortunately, I did not. I had to go eat.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Okay, I will say this, that I think these are definitely the 2 strongest teams at the moment that we've been seeing here. Both of them runner-ups to the previous 2 events. Final Boss and Charlotte and Sharks both. I believe Charlotte and Sharks runner-up for the first Rookie Rumble. And then coming up, Final Boss, second place in the second Rookie Rumble. Both of them have an axe to grind. They are looking for that victory. Woo, all right. Are you ready for this?
Yes.
This is gonna be our final set.
I guess I should join the party.
Also fun. Actually, leave the party on my side. Disband. Still gonna be a best of 3. Both of them are in the winner's side of the bracket though, so there's plenty of time for them to get back in from the loser's side if one of them falls. But man, I don't know how to predict this one. Both sides. Okay, some amazing game. First, I'm gonna get. What is 0000? All right. Okay, make sure everyone's getting ready here. All right. So, yeah, we do have a bit of time here as we check these. Right. Let's head on into the battlefield as we wait for Final Boss and Sharks. Charlene Sharks here. Here we go. Very funny. I've been seeing these two play and fight their hearts out, and it's so hard to remember like a lot of what happened because so much happened. I think we had a lot of like Astro versus Astro gameplay for Baka Opie back on the Astro, and see Tapeworm on the Samurai. Arsene, yes, now I'm starting to remember these. Arsene on the Ninja, Gitsin on the Dragoon. Yeah, I remember Gitsin. Chloe on the Monk. A lot interesting. So I wanted to take a quick look at the comps here as we wait and get things ready. It looks like both sides do a quick ready check. Elysium fast indeed. Let's see how fast we can get this ready check going. Thank you, Audrey. For Baka Opie to come onto the field. I'm excited. Draco, I remember yesterday on the Paladin had a lot of clutch covers as well.
Yes. Okay, I remember now. I think we saw him in the first matches. Yes.
Just make sure Baka's ready. Oh, okay. We do have a bit of a bio break, so we have some time to talk about these two teams a little bit more. Let me just bring up any memories I have of this because my mind has been a little bit rattled. But yeah,
fine.
These two compositions, because you see on the side of, I believe, right on the side of Final Boss. Actually, let me make sure I have the right teams on the right side. That would probably help. Yeah, we're here. Final Boss, a very offensively minded lineup on the side of Final Boss. We got your Ninja, Samurai, and Dragoon, and White Mage, and Bard. Just a lot of damage coming their way. We have a little bit of defense coming in. Of course, the Astro, just impossible to kill. So much healing from the Astro, as well as the Paladin as well, covering for the team.
Okay, it looks like they're all here now.
All right. Here we go. Everyone at the ready here as we turn to the top of the order. We're going back to Palestra. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go and get ready for a fun event. This is the winners finals. Final Boss versus Charlene Sharks. The winner will move on to the grand finals, ladies and gentlemen. So here's a question. We have an extremely aggressive lineup coming from Final Boss. Can they break the defense from Charlene Sharks? See here. Uh-oh. Default portraits. Uh-oh. Let's see how they can recover from that. I'm favoring. Oh no, there's okay. I'm less default portraits on the side of Charlene Sharks, but they're at the ready here. They're here to play. Let's go, ladies and gentlemen. We are going to the winners finals here. It looks like we have a happy birthday to celebrate in the team for Ariel as well. Happy birthday to Ariel. May this be a
happy
victory
birthday.
for them. We're gonna say once again a very aggressive lineup coming in from the side of Final Boss. Hopefully they can survive the initial onslaughts to get that damage in. They're gonna try to jump the back line. Meanwhile, we have on the other side Draco and Baka here, ready to dish out damage and keep the party protected. Here we go. Game number 1. Let's find out how it goes, ladies and gentlemen, as we approach the initial opening here. This is going to be a very important one for Final Boss to break through. And they're already playing this one very aggressively, and yeah, Charlotte and Sharks are playing this defensively, just as their comps would kind of suggest. It does look like they want to prevent being jumped on by the side of Final Boss, so they're trying to make sure that Draco doesn't go too far out so he can protect anyone that gets jumped on. But both sides playing it very safe, just poking out at each other with their bards. Oh, Gitsin! No, Gitsin! He jumps it too far. He's gone already. They see the advantage there. Ariu in a lot of trouble, gonna try to hold on to the point. Meanwhile, just trying to survive as much as they can.
And they've been escaped.
Oh man, the strongest spear strikes through the shield. They found an opening and took it immediately. Can they get anything off of this though? It does look like they're still going on. The kills are coming in. Chloe's going to be the next one to fall on the side of Charlotte and Sharks. Final Boss taking this really aggressive playstyle right now and continuing this onslaught. Oh my gosh, laser beam out of nowhere once again. Advantage going the way of Final Boss. They found that opening, got the jump in. Draco fell as well. They have to be very careful. This approach is so scary. They have to make sure they find the right opening, but will they have enough damage to do so immediately right away? Arsen's going to be jumped on, but he has the shield there. They have to change their target, find someone. But Chloe immediately jumped on, has the shielding. Can they get enough healing from it? They do get the cover shield at the very least. All right. Trying to find another opening, but they do find Aereo sitting on top of the stairway. Can they find anything else? Arsen already using their Seitan Tenshu. There's a second Seitan Tenshu. Can we get a third? Not quite. Oh, Draco! Watch out, Draco. Okay, he's able to survive this, but it does look like a unit coming in with their own limit break, trying to get as much damage as they can. They do get a return kill thanks to that a little bit, but unfortunately, they're still losing players on their side. And now they're just going to base invade here as they count down the checkpoint. Baka Opie in a lot of trouble. Not much they can do here. They really don't want to have to use a limit break, but man, once again, Erica with laser beam. Oh man, Charlotte and Sharks a lot of trouble. They're trying to use a cover shield again, once again on Ariu, getting the potion off just in time, but is this going to be enough? Gitsin stuck on point. This is the worst place for a Dragoon to be. Stunned, caught up. He is able to get away just in time. Yes, he is. The Final Boss using the sprint lane. Can they get the revenge on Tapeworm? Tapeworm will go down. All right. Okay, a little bit of a scary moment for the side of Charlotte and Sharks, but they're recovering. It's not the worst lead to fight against, you know. And it looks like they are going to at least maybe reach the 50% mark and allow Tapeworm to come back. But it looks like, here we go. Jump in before the 50% mark gets hit. Can they get anything else off of this? Oh, the damage though coming in. The limiter coming from Baka Opie. Unity is gone. All right, once again, just trying to find an open. They still have a lot of DPS on the side of Final Boss, but is one too little. Can't get anything else off this. Erica trying to go over. No, gets ganked right off the side, even after using their limit break. They get the kill onto Chloe at the very least, but that's going to be it. Can the Charlatan Sharks find an opening with this? They have 1 minute left here as the timer goes down. Just trying to get to that 50% mark. Only 20% there. They have to be very careful. Gitsin got eaten by... no, not even the Seitan Tenshus. Gitsin still... Arsene still has Seitan Tenshu at the ready. This is a really scary moment. Draco shields down. They have to run away from this. But, oh man, they're chasing. They're chasing hard. potions there for some cover at the very least. But can they get anything else off of this? Draco's trying to go in to get the video on top of our Sin Masters! No Satan tension to worry about. This is maybe their chance to get another one. 2 kills.
Oh, they
That's
got
both
two
limit
with
breaks.
the limit break.
Yes. Charlotte and Sharks making their way through. Can they fight back though? Erica being the next one to target down as he running away. Remember, they still have a large lead. They still have the 50% checkpoint to work through, so there's still some time for them to come back with their limit breaks, and they're building up right now. Here we go. Past the 50% checkpoint, but they have to round this corner to make it to victory. Can the Charlotte Sharks find the opening to break on through for the comeback here? Chloe gets the shield just in time before it comes off, and Draco with the phalanx. Tapeworm even gets a kill. On to Gitz and Brand. That's one less DPS down on the side. They gotta be very careful there. Charlotte Sharks still not out of this yet. Can they get anything off with the Arsene still holding on to it? Has to back up for the time being. Meanwhile, on the point, Chloe trying to defend this as much as they can. Try and get that push going. Go shield. Oh, there goes the Dragoon limit break. It's going to go down. Ayuna's going to take out Draco. Chloe's next to fall.
So it's Era? No.
Yep, Airyu is gone as well. Not the best of birthdays for this first game here, as it looks like Final Boss just winning the defense war here, just holding them off from pushing. Gets in stun, has to back off for the time being. Can he get anything else off of there? There's no one to shuffle around the point with. Baka Opie, last one left.
Oh my god, get point!
It's not enough time. Oh! Snapshot was not there for poor Gitsin, and with that, Final Boss will take game number 1. It looks really scary there, though.
Yeah.
Like, there was a point there where they could have gone in. They got the kills on top of Final Boss, and there was hopefully a chance for them to make the comeback, but it doesn't look like it's gonna happen here. Final Boss takes game number 1. It looks like we're gonna have a bit of a wait here. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
I feel like we got to talk about like how well that they're playing at the moment. Final Boss with an extremely aggressive lineup, just finding that opening. Just one unfortunate foot out the door, and they got just immediately get the kill. And with that, we see we have a bit of a second here as we're waiting for one of the players. It looks like doing something else for a little bit for the time being. So,
yeah.
Oh, I mean, how did you feel when Final Boss lost the 2 players that had their limit breaks ready?
I felt bad. I was like, no, they died with their limit break.
Like, that felt like that could have been the moment for Charlotte and Sharks to make the comeback there, and it looked like they were able to get some stuff done there. But, man, the pickoff slowly came one by one towards the end. So, with that, gotta see how they hold up here. With that, how's everyone doing in chat right now? You guys enjoying the tournament sets here so far? At the Rookie Rumble 3, hosted by both PvPrimal and Paws and Claws.
Paws and Claws.
Alright, there we go. Get your emotes in chat.
All the emotes.
Or emote?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. So many of your emotes I see on the chat right now. There we go. Get all those Youngie cheers in there right now, folks.
I thank you for all your support.
So, as we view this nice little duel happening here between Welsh Sheet and Elam at the moment, what did you think about that last game? I want to hear your thoughts. Just all
I'm like, what's going on? So many things happening at once.
All right, here we go.
Oh, it looks like they're ready now.
Yep, here we go. Quick ready check. And it didn't get enough time for you to get your thoughts in because quick, go to the game number 2 right now. We got to make up for it.
Yep, so we'll go and do Volcanic Heart, right?
Yep, Volcanic Heart. And we are 1 game away from seeing a grand finalist here at the Rookie Rumble 3.
Now, did you see the prediction? Because I didn't see it.
It may have like gone really fast by me.
Oh, okay. Because I forgot to check again.
No problem. Because here we go. Another time for another fresh prediction, folks. Type it in chat. Who do you think is moving on to grand finals? Final boss for the Charlene Sharks. Let's find out if the Sharks can hold on to this and push it to a game number 3. Here we go. I mean, hey, you can tell that final boss are here to play. They're still sticking to their portraits, the default portraits here. They know what they're doing. They're hitting those dummies like crazy, making sure their fingers are all warmed up for this final fight. Here we go. Looks like both sides were still sticking with that extremely offensive comp coming in from the side of final boss. It worked really well for them. They found the chink in the armor. The same thing with the side of Charlene Sharks. They're still going to be sticking with this. Draco going to work overtime to make sure that their teammates stay alive as long as possible. They have to identify who the final boss are going to jump on. If they can just ruin that offensive strike, then they have a chance here to keep moving forward. All right, now here we go. I hope everyone's excited here. Rookie Rumble number 3. It's going to be game number 2 of the winners finals between Final Boss and the Charlene Sharks. Right. It looks like this time it's going to be... Ooh, interesting. It's going to be Sharks on the offensive this time. They're looking for something to hunt right now. They see Tapeworm on the sidelines. Meanwhile, looks like an all-out scuffle is going to go in the middle of the match so far as both sides trying to find an opening there. But Aria's going to be the first to fall. Soon Chloe's going to fall after. Once again, the final boss finds their mark.
Like, Gibson's going next. And, yes. Now they gotta regroup.
Bit of a repeat here. I've seen this episode already. Right now. Oh, wow. They're pushed so far. The Tapeworm is just up here. He denies the potion to the team. Jumps back in. Oh, that is a cheeky little play there. And they know they have the numbers advantage still. Oh, Aereo in a lot of trouble. Stunned on the sidelines. They have to get out of the way. They're going to just tease the checkpoint a little bit, though. They don't want to go too far yet. No overcommitment here. Just trying to see if they can find an opening. Meanwhile, Arsene trying to see if they can find a way in. Oh, and laser belt on the Draco. They find the kill on the Paladin. That's really important. And they're just going straight on hitting Chloe really low next to fall. They get the return onto Tapeworm at the very least on the sidelines. But again, 4 versus 3. It's not the best of odds here. Gonna have to retreat for the time being. They are able to regroup behind the wall there. Meanwhile, Gitson just trying to cause a bit of chaos here on the side. Does pop the shield, but ooh, just in time before that arrow goes through. Just trying to make sure everyone's okay. Everyone's back up. Baka Opai pops the limit break. Can they find anything off of this?
They're chasing after Arsene.
Oh, but Arsene gets healed up, and with that in return, they get Iryu. Elysium fast, as they say. And Elysium takes another one down. All right, things are going to be resetting here just a little bit, but still in favor of Final Boss as the explosions go off. Bombs left and right all over the field here. Does give time for what is going to be a fantastic 5-man limit break fest here. As all the limit breaks are at the ready. Soon the screen is just going to be filled with special effects and no one can see what's happening there. Tapeworm teasing things off a little bit. We got the Firebird coming in from Chloe as well. Just gonna get things ready for some damage here. If they find an opening with the Meteo. Can they get anything off of that? Oh, Chloe's the first one to fall. Gets stunned. And it's taken out.
Oh,
double. Draco tries to salvage things, popping the phalanx, but is it too late? They lost two of their damage dealers.
Aereo gets away.
Aereo can get the potion. Does grab the potion at the very least, but the chase still goes. They're going to switch up to Baka Opai. Baka Opai a lot of trouble. They get the shield off, but there's no cover coming in from Draco. Not yet. Meanwhile, they switch back to Aereo. Take out Aereo. Oh, no. They do get the cover potion off. Is that going to be enough, though? Gets and tries to respond back in turn with the limit break. They do get the kill onto Elysium at the very least, but The point in the meanwhile has been going on past the 50% mark. The meteors are going off. But no dice. They can't quite find another opening. All the final boss are backing up there. They do find Erica, who is waiting a little too far back from the retreat there. They get one pick off at the very least, but Erica still has limit break.
We could use it for the next team fight.
I don't know what you can do about the laser beam when it comes back. They have to play this real smart now. They have to be very careful because if that laser beam goes off, that's probably a man down as everyone. Okay.
Oh.
Tapeworm tries to find a kill there, not quite yet. Have to run away to the side, gets the shield off just in time there. A little bit cheeky with that, but they do get the kill onto Draco. There's the laser once again. Erica finds the mark. The rest of the team going for the kill. And now the rest of the party's in a lot of trouble. Gitson has to escape to the back line, so it's going to be Chloe taking the brunt of the attacks. The shield's not going to be there in time. And once again, Ayuna with the limit break, just trying to see if they can catch anybody else here as all of Charlotte and Sharks have to retreat. Dreams of the grand finals not going to be there quite yet here. Final boss. Looking to be the true final boss of this tournament right now. Gitson unfortunately trying to find the mark, but everyone escapes from that. Baka Opie next to fall. They only have 3 people left to try to defend this point as hard as they can. Draco is going to be on the shield. He has a limit break to delay things if need be.
There you go. You gotta stay on point.
Oh, it's not enough.
Overtime.
Gitson, just all the damage. This is the scary part about having this all-offensive lineup to deal with. Just what do you do when the entire team focuses on you? No amount of mitigation is going to help you there. Chloe also being chased by Arsene. Arsene, no Seitan Tenshu, but just making things hard for them. Draco, meanwhile, holding on to the point as hard as they can. Gets past to dash out. Can he get anything off this? Gets stunned. Holding on to their life as hard as possible. But Draco trying their best to live, but it's not going to be enough. Paladin is down. They're still pushing point, just trying to hit the 50% mark. Maybe, just maybe, the Charlotte Sharks push can stay alive. But Air, you're going to be chased on the sidelines. Has shield at the ready, but here comes final boss. Stuns going in. Right on.
Oh, they get the potion.
Oh, they get the potion just in time. Ayuna, though, trying to finish things off. Gets the limit break at the ready here. Plops it down. Chloe's gone.
Chloe.
No Meteor Drive. Gitson's gone as well.
Baka's only on point. Oh no, Draco's here too.
Don't have a limit break at the ready yet.
Oh, I gotta stay on point.
There, you eating for a snack, and here we go. Just trying to stave off damage as much as they can. The Astro is a very strong class, but not even they can stand against the final boss. There it is, the laser just to finish Draco off, and that's going to be game. Final boss will be your first grand finalist at the Rookie Rumble number 3. Take a look at that scoreboard. Ayuna and Tapeworm is leading the charge there in terms of damage. The entire team in general playing to their utmost best here. And with that, we come to the end for the first half of the final day. Let's take a look at the bracket and see how things are looking here, Youngie. Okay, so we have 4 teams left in this tournament. 2 unfortunately have taken the exit here. I'd rat looking for parents. Moving on, 4 final teams left. Hostess Light and the Small Indie Company. Chilean Sharks waiting in losers finals, and sitting the true final boss of this tournament, final boss themselves, sitting high and ready to go. And with that, before we leave, Youngie, any last words on who do you think will take this victory?
I don't know. It's anyone's games, but I am feeling maybe final boss with their really aggressive comp is pretty crazy. With their, was it laser focus targeting and an instant burst? Man, yeah.
They just a lot of ways to find that one kill in the backline. You saw what happened. Like, even I think I'm not 100% sure if Gitson had the failing buff on him, but it didn't matter when you have all 5 members on top of you. That was scary.
Yes.
Oh, And with that, we will say goodbye. I'll still be here manning the cameras, but coming up next to finish off the end of this tournament, Jung and Ruja gonna be coming in for the finals of this event. Stay tuned, guys. You guys don't want to miss this. The ending of Primal Paws Rookie Rumble number 3.
welcome back, everyone. Hope you guys enjoyed your break. Grab a drink, do whatever, empty your bladder. I don't really care, but welcome back. I'm Ruja, and with me is Jung. Jung, you good?
Yep. Sorry, we
Oh.
got some great last couple games for you. We'll be heading into the round 3 loser side match between Gnosis Light and Small Indie Company. Obviously, all the teams left have shown great skill in making it this far into bracket, and we just have to see who's good enough to take it all.
Yeah. And before we get into the game, we're doing the ready check. I want to see what they're running. Ooh. What do you think about the team comps right now? I know the viewers can't see it, but what do you think of it right now?
We basically have the same comps that we saw yesterday from both teams. A bit more of a defensive style from Small Indie Company with double tank and white mage, and obviously a little bit more aggressive on Gnosis side. No paladin, just the warrior samurai running in trying to make space so that their ranged burst can cover up for them and try to pick off some kills.
How's your day, though, dude? What you do before it? Here?
You know, grab lunch, played some of that new Yakuza game that was out.
Oh.
How about
That's
you?
third base, right?
Yeah, this new one is.
Oh. All right. Looks like we're
Loading right
getting
onto
in.
Cloud9.
Cloud9, my favorite map. I love Cloud9.
We should hopefully see some good shenanigans from Warrior LB and Dragoon LB to make use of Turbulence on this map, just comp-wise. But
Oh yeah, both
regardless,
teams, the Warriors.
we'll have to see how this opener plays out first. That'll set the tempo of the match.
I'm gonna be totally honest. I think it's just gonna be both sides being scared in the opener.
That is a
'Cause,
lot what we saw yesterday, but
yeah.
a good sign of a more experienced team is confidence in playing openers and being able to run in and trust their team.
Oh.
You can see Gnosis
like
being a
most
little safer,
pretty
but they are
badly.
running up and taking space. A lot of popping guard early.
The pre-pop
A little
into the Primal Rend.
Straight on to DX Aver. Guards pumped on
Lot of
Gnosis
balls.
side. Counterburst, Odysolata going in. They know he already popped his defensive.
Go ahead. Envy is just going deep into them. And he's gonna guard, and will he get away? We'll see. I think he'll get away. If he doesn't, I'm gonna have to yell at him. He's dead. And he falls. But they do trade Envy for the Paladin.
Stephanie, the Paladin, falls
Yeah.
next to him. Like Gnosis giving up a little bit of space as some of their party members need the potion. Julian trying to hold the space that they had. Next wave of burst goes onto
laser.
Erlin. Directly traded.
I think that was a trade more in favor of Small Indie Company.
Yeah, losing your healer in these kinds of fights means that trying to take the extended scrap afterwards is a lot harder. As you can see, DX Aver here falling on his own, no support from a healer, so he had to rely on his own recoups, not enough. Turbulence going up, all guards down for both sides.
2 fetters. Small Indie Company takes both fetters. In the middle. And Mint Flavor uses Bahamut. Is it just padding, or will anything happen from it?
Does look like there's a bit of a self-made call on that Bahamut. No sync, and
Yeah.
damage goes out onto Stephanie, forced to pop Paladin LB in the enemy base. Running behind, stunning Julian. Pulled back in, but still invulnerable. Will like to be able to make it out of this one. Huge stun from DX Aver, stuns 4 people in the block, but
Shannon. Was that Shannon with the Bahamut? Yes, it was.
Yep. really
Disgusting.
good follow-up on it from DX. And we'll just clean up Solana trying to run away. Likely will just die on point here. Give his team a little bit more time to respawn.
Huge stun, but it doesn't look like Blood Wedding was popped before that stun, so unfortunately, no big heal.
No, it's just killed Solana a little bit slow there, giving Bard LB time for his team to tick up their LBs going into this next fight. They will have Sam LB that they would not have otherwise.
It's gonna be real sketchy for Small Indie Company. Like they have Warrior LB, right? They want to use it to combo with the Dragoon, but they have to watch out for Envy.
They decided to give up space, let the point break before taking a 4v5 fight.
Is Envy gonna go in there?
Yeah. Gage
Oh,
goes
he's
out.
popping it. The chain is out. The chain's out. Is anything gonna happen?
Laser
wait.
shoots onto Erlen, followed up by his team.
Where is it? No. The laser goes out. Oh my. Envy's getting low. DX Aver is also low. No mana. He's in there.
Going
Oh, the
up.
knock.
Labyrinth and DX going up in the air thanks to the Warrior LB from Solana. See if they can follow up any damage onto it.
Ooh. The whiff from Envy.
A raw 3-man Samurai LB.
Unfortunate. No, not enough damage. It gives them the space though. While the damage wasn't fully there, it gives them the space.
Mana
One
bar
for
is
one trade,
extremely
or one
low.
for two?
They eventually managed to clean up those kills that Envy set up with this LB on both tanks from Small Indie Company. Pressure still going. Hourly Sword next to go down. Potentially gets pulled back and try to heal himself up.
Ooh, that's another one for the books. Look like
Flavor
Mint is
trying
gonna
to
fall
stall.
afterwards.
And we are just stuck into another sort of stagger state for Small Indie Company as they try to stop the point from pushing into their 100.
I mean, they got both their tanks up now. If they, I believe they can clutch it up with the Paladin cover.
A bit of a hard call there since Paladin went on to point immediately with guard to stall. It's really risky to cover. They'll have to wait a little bit for that to come back or use the LB that is up now. See, Gnosis does not want that to happen. Forced to pop Paladin LB for herself. But this will give them time to try to push Gnosis back. They lose the jump pad off this 50 pushing, or the point pushing past the 50 mark. DX Aver will get bursted as he turns the corner.
Labrys looking really juicy.
Gnosis deciding to leave and try to regroup, take another fight near the middle of the map or their side 50. Happy that they got Paladin LB out before this last decisive fight of the game.
Fight's not gonna look good for Small Indie Company with all those LBs coming up. While they only have, actually, just everything is almost up except Paladin LB. Not a look at it.
Yeah, Paladin LB's a pretty big deal here, though. Likely we will see the lasers be the
or the laser into guard.
Laser guarded by all of Small Indie Company.
Double Bahamut. Oh no!
Nobody standing on point for Small
Why
Indie
does it
Company.
keep happening?
Both tanks jumping off for presumably a call, but the first game will go to Gnosis Light.
Oh. It looked like wait, no. I forgot who's the one that died towards the end, then the game ended. It was one from Small Indie, right?
I believe it was the one from Gnosis.
Oh, one from Gnosis. Oh, so yeah, I think it was looking good for Small Indie Company. It's just unfortunate they had no one on point.
It looks like they made a good call. They pulled the trigger, they guarded Gnosis's White Mage LB very well, but they were just a little bit too eager to go in and forgot that they were behind in overtime.
That's just a haps, honestly.
It's a situation that's easy to come up in these type of these types of overtimes where you know that you have to make space for your team to keep pushing. You know that you have to keep up the pressure, otherwise you're just going to lose the spawn advantage. And sometimes the person who should be on point is just not communicated well.
Yeah, that's just something to work on as a team. Communications, not just for calls, but for backing each other out.
Yep. Going into Clocktown for this next game, we'll see if Small Indie Company can pick up the slack that they dropped the ball on the last map. They were in a good spot to take that game, but unfortunately, just that small lapse of judgment ended up giving Gnosis round 1.
Like Seto said in chat, they C9'd on C9. That's okay now. It's not C9 anymore. Hawktown.
We'll have to see how many incidents show up on this map with the minis and the samurai bot with the warriors being able to stop people from guarding during the Zentetskins. Other
I
than
hope
that,
to see
fairly
a little dirty
basic
map
map.
playing with both both warriors. Want to see someone get tossed and turned on the mats. You know what I'm saying? It's a warrior. You're like you have to play mats, right?
Yeah, you live on those mats.
Yeah, you live on those maps.
Both
Ooh,
sides,
front door.
a little bit of space, either through front door or mats through the middle. Looks like Gnosis always being the one to posture a little bit more aggressively on the point in these openers.
Yeah, they assert their dominance and they're just taking the crystal.
Blodo used on Solana, but he guarded it first. Immediately goes onto him after the guard is down.
Oh, the cover.
Yeah, really good cover from Stephanie, saves him from that. Meanwhile, the point was pushing up in favor of Gnosis this whole time.
They're just taking it. They're pulling a fast one on him.
Stephanie runs in, tries
Oh,
to intercept
the
it.
polymorph
Erlen
onto
goes
Erlen.
down.
Followed by the death of Erlen. But they traded for Julian.
Julian does go down. This does mean they will have laser up before Gnosis. We'll see if they can take advantage of that. But Solana is getting chased on the mats in guard. Tries to make a play.
Hold on to the mats. This is what I wanted to see. Solana just got tossed on the mats. That's just tragic.
There's a small 10-minute window here where they can make a play with laser for small indie company to try to get tempo back for their side. DX Aver going directly onto the Paladin, unfortunately.
There goes the
Kills
laser
for-
from
well,
Mindy.
Laser shot out to attempt to peel for his team, but doesn't end up working. Julian cleaves 3 people at small indie company, burns Purifies.
Erlen get tossed on the
Erlen
mats.
gets here.
Oh, the mats, no!
Shannon
Sora.
gets the one who flips herself, but Erlen gets Warrior LB'd and dies shortly after.
It looks like DX is just going in. He's living in their base.
Well, Chase is down, mint flavor in their spawn. We have
now
4
Stephanie's getting
members
ran down.
of
Oh,
No
no.
Light camping the
this
spawn of
another one?
small indie company as they jump out.
Please.
While
They don't have enough employees. Calm down.
Slowly
Oh.
pushing it into 100. Erlen makes it on. Drops Roar to try to stall out for his team's respawns. Mini bot on the 100%. No one gets to look at it.
A lot of LBs being thrown out.
Good regroup.
Okay,
Slowly
there's the kill.
the White Mage will fall to laser herself afterwards.
Looks like
Gnosis
Envy's
is
taking
putting
a
on
beat
a pretty dominating performance
Oh.
in the tempo that they're.
Oh, no.
DX
No,
Aver deciding
DX.
to sacrifice
Solana with the
himself.
clean LB.
Versus on point 2v1 versus the Warrior in LB, backing off once his team gets there to support him.
Even though a small indie company did get a nice double, Gnosis is putting up a fight. They're just not letting them free push it back.
Does look like they are
Now they
deciding
are.
to back
Now
off
they-
here.
Oh no, they're going back in. Oh, the laser
The
kill
laser all the way down the line. Leaves
from
definitely
downtown.
do not want Paladin LB in play.
The Warrior LB is getting thrown out.
Warrior LB goes down onto the White Mage, Sora will fall next. And this is
DX
once again
wants his
a
revenge.
5v3 situation.
No, Solana, run! No.
Bit of a scrappy fight here. We have 3 people on Erlen in the back, 2 people near point on Mint Flavor.
I do like watching fights like these happens. There's like different fights going on the map. I feel it happens a lot in Clocktown compared to other maps.
Yeah, trying to play line of sight around these corners just invariably ends your team in different smaller scraps. DX tries to get a flip onto Stephanie, pops Paladin LB for her team. Meanwhile, Labris will die on point.
And we hit a Gem Tetsuken onto Erlen. Erlen died without being able to use LB. And it looks like Small-Indie is going to be able to push.
Gnosis sending a lot of LBs into the Paladin LB. We saw Bahamut and Laser go in.
Pull him back onto the map.
50%
Oh! Oh, the mats.
Julian pulled on the mats by Solana. Both of them will go up and flip. Stephanie
Solana
finishing
looking
the
really
kill
low,
off.
really low. Goodbye, Solana. It was. Oh,
It
what?
just looked like Gnosis just walks it in as the rest of their team chases them off into spawn. That is a
That's
2-0 for Gnosis.
crazy. I didn't even notice the wise man happening in the background.
That's a pretty good parallel to what we saw happening in game 1 for Small Indie Company. Gnosis knows who they want on point, or at least one of them knows that it is their responsibility to stay on it, even in any of these situations where the rest of their team is pushing advantage, and you can see it works very well for them in securing that victory.
Ah. You know, if you push the point to 100%, your team wins the game, Joe. Just thought you should know that. As
Really
a
good
fun fact.
insight, man. This does take us to Charlie Sharks versus Gnosis Light in losers finals. Winner of this will have to play final boss in Brands. That is, yep, since this is a double elimination tournament, the winner of this will also have to be final boss in 2 sets in order to claim victory. But this is just the opportunity you get as well for, even if you lose one set, you still have a chance to win the whole thing.
Kind of crappy for Gnosis right now. They have to go back to back playing, but I guess it's like we were talking about earlier. That's just the way it goes.
You know, it depends on the type of player you are as well. I know for me, I prefer having to play back to back because it means I'm still warm going into the next set. If you are like in this, if you're in the situation of the final boss and you're sitting here watching these 2 to 3 sets before you have a chance to play, it's hard to stay warm and stay on top of your game going into your final matches compared to people who've already been playing for in a half an hour to an hour before you straight.
I guess it really just depends on the player. I also do prefer going just as much as. Basically, I don't like downtime as much. I don't like taking breaks. I want to just get it over with.
Yeah. At the same time, there are players who get burnt out and
that's
like the break that they get.
They're just weak. They lack discipline. That's fine.
You only get that through playing more. Anyway, so this set and grand finals, whether it be a reset or just the one match, will be a best of 5. Be excited for a little bit more opportunities for these teams to show off their stuff and try to make comebacks and when they're behind.
Now that I think about it as well, didn't we see the last match of yesterday as Gnosis versus Charlie and Sharks? And now we get to see it again. Will Gnosis, will they prevail? Did they learn anything from what happened? I hope they hit the monk or paladin. I hope to do something instead of just getting meteor drived. Very fun ability. Did I ever talk about meteor drive before, John? Meteor drive. So basically, meteor drive is the LB of monk. It generates like 75 seconds, and when you push that button, the person getting pushed on can't do anything. There's no outplay. It takes like it says 3 seconds, but I'm pretty sure you can go use the restroom, come back, still get meteored, probably go leave again to get a drink or snacks, come back. You're still in the air. You're still in the air. See the game, and your team's doing nothing because you're getting meteored still. And yeah, that's just meteor. Yep.
Yeah, I know every time I get meteor in solo queue, I like to go pour myself a shot. I know I'm gonna need it for my mental afterwards. You even have 20 seconds after you get meteored when you're waiting to respawn to do any chores you need to do.
Yeah, true.
But as you mentioned before, we did see Gnosis versus Charlie and Sharks yesterday. Charlie and Sharks beat them 2-1 on the winner's side, knocking them here. Fortunately, they are facing again for the grudge match rematch, as
It's okay,
Charlie and
dog.
Sharks did lose the final boss.
I believe in Gnosis. Labras unveiled his secret weapon. They have the power of Nyabris going on.
Labras learned.
Labras, Nozo Labras. let's see how this goes.
Even though both comps are running a pretty traditional split with one tank, one healer, 3 DPS, you can see Charlie and Shark's comp a little bit more defensive. They want to wait for LBs a little bit more and play off Meteor Drive and slow play covers with Astro Sustain. Meanwhile, Gnosis shooting off lasers, Warrior LBs, trying to push the air pressure as much as they can. Once
Alright.
again, pretty well demonstrated by how well they're posturing in opener.
Asserting dominance. It looks like the Sharks are going in.
Really
Would I
good
get their
pre-guard from
stun?
DX, blocks the Wormwind and the guard and the stun from Paladin. Counterburst going off onto Chloe.
It is just a
Hard no
mosh pit
kills.
going on right now.
Oh, second set of
Looks
burst
like
onto
most of the
DX
pushing
as well
DX.
again.
Oh
Runs
no.
through speed pad, still getting chased by Draco in the back. Good support from
Oh.
his team, gets Radiant some heals.
Will they focus Draco? No, Labras falls down. The
Rest
whole
of his
team
team
turned around to try and save
burst for
DX,
Labras.
but Labras falls for that. I guess
And
he
it
didn't
does
have
look
the
like
enough.
Gnosis is deciding to walk back, give up the 50.
Oh, the laser.
Laser comes out to peel for aim. They are still
like
going
MVP
hard
is
on
gonna
him all the
follow.
way into his spawn, but he Fortinet's team
Oh.
keeps him alive until just
Gibson looking
before
really low.
dawn.
Oh, through the cover kill.
Yeah, all the damage snaps through. Paladin cover and guard gone. Potential kill target on him.
Chloe looking really low. But well, Chloe, if Chloe makes it out, that's good. Of course, Astro. You ever talked about Astro too? Actually,
The spiel.
insane. Insane.
Full retreat from Charlie and Sharks. Good call, not losing anyone. Do have 5 LBs coming up on their side for this next fight. A little bit less than that on Gnosis thanks to the
I'm waiting for this.
kills.
Right here, right here. Look at this. Look at this. The monk runs in, and there it is. And there it is, Jung. The Meteor Drive, the outplay button. Shannon couldn't do anything.
Tries to trade the Bard back, but gets covered by Draco with Paladin LB. DX Aver, next focus target. Shav's Warrior LB can't guard, grabs the ground pot in the midst of the pressure, and will likely live a little bit longer to get out. Is getting chased by the entire team almost.
EX is just getting ran down by Draco.
Like, give up on the chase, come back to point.
Oh,
Envy
Draco with the polymorph, and he falls. Oh, Envy.
finishing Gitson with LB while his team bursts Draco. Bahamut goes out and secures the kill on Chloe.
He's
And
looking good for Gnosis.
Gnosis gets the push point again, while Charlie and Sharks did
Great
not
call.
quite make it back to 50, so no real progress gained on their side.
It looks like Baka is gonna fall.
They are
Astro?
still
Astro?
pushing into their base kills. Baka staggers her quite heavily in their spawn.
Looks like DX is taking a lot of heat, but Gnosis is able to hit 50%, so I think it was well worked.
Yeah, DX should be able to get out here as well with the
And the
help of
laser.
his team.
Oh no,
Not-
Draco. Like,
Meanwhile, they are chasing Gitson down as well a little bit. Will potentially get the opportunity to pot in this corner, besides to go back in for the burst onto Envy.
Oh, DX with the Warrior LB onto Chloe. And Iru.
Gnosis still
There's a-
keeping
Gnosis in a
one
good
person
position,
on the
good
point at
strat.
all times to get this progress. They do manage to break point, so any progress they get here is just a plus. They are in advantage state now.
I think Charlie and Sharks has the means to come back from this fight. There it is. The Meteor Drive. Oh, actually, Gnosis did trade it, though. They took it down to Astro again.
1-for-1, Shannon falls with Bahamut up. Gitson goes in the air, falling on Envy out
Oh.
of guard. And it does look like Gnosis
They need to
should
cut that
try to
off.
leave here.
Yeah.
DX Aver dying on point for the rest of his team to get out.
He dies a hero.
Rest of his team has LBs up for the next fight as needed.
Yeah, looking hot for Gnosis. All those LBs.
As long as
Not
they
us
can
stopping the
keep
songs of
Shirley
the
and
street.
Sharks off of 50 point, or at the very least stop them from breaking and moving on, should be a pretty good game state for them. See Draco, Paladin LB on reaction to the Bahamut. And
Ooh.
the securing kill on Baka Opai hit Macrocosmos
Use
into
the call
cheating the
afterward, though.
Astro Classic. Will
Oh,
die through
no.
guard, however. Chloe getting focused down before she has
That's
a
looking
chance to
really
press
low.
Meteo.
DX able to get the pot. Oh no. The points is so close. It's a Venn diagram.
Going into overtime.
He did kill Chloe. DX is going back in, not being able to reset, and he's gonna fall. Oh, this is not looking good. If they can stall until DX is up, that'll be good. He does have the Warrior LB still to take over point. Oh, Draco
Razor
just
goes out onto Draco on point out of guard. Both Bard and Astro in guard on point for Charlie and Sharks. Both of them having to back off, and Gibson left defend for himself.
It's okay. Gibson just press forward roar and just counters everything.
Goes for the full stall. LB's out of guard.
Wait, boy, DX don't run in there. No, that was
Yeah,
sketchy.
Gets
I guess it
bursted
worked.
in the back next to the ground pot. Trades the Astro with no more resources. This does look like it will be a bit of a hard stay with 3 people on Gnosis getting cleaved by Wormwind. Decide to finish the kill onto Julian Combs. Chloe Loba gets covered by Draco, finishes the pot and is back in the fight.
I love Paladin.
He actually got focused, standing on point, stunned, and finished off with no Purify. Envy doing his best to keep this point from moving any farther, but getting pelted with the Bard arrows and LB.
Envy is really just playing Tom Clancy's Last Samurai right now.
Shannon goes in for the Crimson Strike, unfortunately bursted as soon as she goes.
No.
Still has LB up.
White Mage
Like
Laser is coming online.
And
Gonna be
Julian
able to
shoots
do
it
that?
off to some a little more time.
Oh no.
Alden LB here likely clinches the game. No more kill pressure on Gnosis' side, especially the 3v5. Meteo is up as well now.
Who's getting outplayed this season? DX.
DX Aver.
Astro LB as well.
Julian forced to go
Now
back
let's do
onto
it.
point with no mana. Next to go down.
Ooh. Envy getting real low. Oh, the point. No. No. The Venn diagram became one.
Good effort from Gnosis trying to keep that back. Fortunately, the Paladin LB going into that last fight a little bit too much for them to try to punch through.
Yeah, the Paladin pocketing the Monk was the move for them. The Monk was able to pop off, get really big damage, especially in ulti for Monks, because where people are just always not gonna be on point, and you just stack up not Riddle, Phantom Rush. Did you know they buffed that button? The developers really said, yo, it's hard to push the same button 7 times, so we'll give it some damage up on you. 7 times, Strong. The same button. You push it 7 times, and you do as much damage as a samurai. But oh wait, it's AoE though. 7
I'm
times.
sensing some repressed hatred for Monk here, buddy. Maybe not quite repressed, actually.
I love Monk. It seems that we're gonna take a short break though, because a few players need to go, and I quote, 2 of us is gonna go take a quick shit. So, yeah, I guess we're going on break again. Oh, and it seems that there was a quick shit. All right, we're going in. What's the map?
We're going on to Volcano. The sets for our Losers Final and Grand Final will start on Palestra and just rotate through the entire map pool.
Oh my. Same things going on. Yeah, same things being ran. Now that I look at Charlie and Shark's comp even more, they really do just have the jobs I really hate. Paladin, Monk, Astro. Oh, yay.
Yeah, we see Paladin do pretty well in mid-tier to
Yeah,
well
yeah.
up until roughly mid-tier play, where it's a lot less consistent in the burstings that you have, whether you're playing against, and as well as people aren't too familiar with how to deal with counter playing cover and guard and all of that. And you can see Draco making really good use of his job in these matches as well, covering his team in the midst of bursts.
Alright, I'm gonna start it up. They're looking for that first shot.
Apex Arrow set up. See
Notice
if
playing
they
that aggressive game. They're taking
decide to
dominance.
make a call before that time's out.
Any crystal pushers from Charlene Sharks? Oh, there it is. Oh no.
First goes out
Aaron's
onto
taking a
Aim.
lot of damage and he falls.
Yeah. They tried to get a kill onto Envy, but unfortunately Cheatin was up that 25% ER, making the difference, living with 10k before he could go into guard, and the rest of his team will support him. Chloe next target
looking
for
low. Oh,
Gnosis, 2
push
for
the- oh.
0 so far in favor of Gnosis.
Nose is playing. They should look to push their lead. They're playing aggressive. This is being their backline. One person
Draco trying
pushing
to
point, as always.
counter off Gnosis pushing into their spawn. Julian's almost goes down, but manages to get the ground pot and guard before he falls. Laser across
Very
back into
good.
spawn for the
Ooh.
counter kill on Draco as well.
Baka not being able to get a reset because of Draco falling. Baka looking really low. So is Iru.
You see
Baka goes
every
down.
time-
Iru's the follow. Oh,
Every
No.
single time that Gnosis gets an advantage in these early states, they will try to push directly into enemy spawn and maintain it.
Ooh, no.
Push.
Draco with the cover, but immediately gets screened at. DX said no covers around here, buddy. And Draco
Really
dies
good
again.
answer. Managed
Unfortunate.
to maintain momentum, and it does look like Charlie Sharks is going to have to try to stay on point, rotate their members in, and play for respawns.
Iru going very low. Out of guard. Oh, but managed to run to the pot. Baka Opai is just going to hold point. While
Too much
healing the
pressure
team.
on him right now. Gnosis focused on trying to finish the bard. Do come back, but
Getting pocketed.
in time for Draco to come back and cover for Baka on point.
Oh no!
Manages to bait the Zantetsukin with Sheltron.
It works out because Chloe is dead
Living
afterwards. Draco's forced to
35
use
health.
resources and not cover.
Draco living a little bit longer than he probably should have there. They could have punched through his guard and killed him, but goes down in the end. Baka Opai back on point in guard. Macro will pop for her automatically, but
Oh,
does not
Baka,
matter.
fall down.
Instantly dies once when the guard drops.
No more point gain for you. Oh no. Okay.
Walking it
No,
in.
just push it in. After like 1 or 2 seconds of them not pushing it, they just push it in.
Yeah.
Very unfortunate game for Charlene Sharks. Looking at the chart right now, it did not seem that the Monk nor Paladin could play that game, which is a smart
Yeah.
move by Gnosis. They're really not letting them play.
As you
And
said before,
push.
Monk needs those 7 button presses to really get rolling the first time, and Gnosis, after getting those first 2 kills, kept the pressure rolling. They didn't let really the Monk press any buttons at all going in.
7 buttons. 7, Jung. You have to press it 7 times. That's all you have to
7
do.
button presses is a lot for some cases,
much.
as like it was in that game.
All right, let's. We're going into Cloud9 now. Let's see if Gnosis can keep its steam rolling.
They're playing the strikes of their comp well so far in these matches.
Yeah.
We'll just see how it goes in the going ahead if Charlie and Sharks figured out any counter strategies to try to slow the pace of the game down a bit.
Right. Let's get into it. Do you think there's going to be any changes to the comps? Any comps at all?
I think it's unlikely.
Unlikely. Yeah.
There's no reason for Gnosis to change. And I think we've seen Charlie and Sharks making it this far in the tournament with what they're playing. Should maintain confidence that it can work, and they're just not executing properly right now.
Curious to see if Charlie Shark will at least try to assert more dominance in the opener, even though they don't really have the comp to assert as much dominance as opposed to Gnosis being able to.
At
I
bare
go-
minimum, the Charlian comp should be able to at least trade with Bard Dragoon Astro, but
Yeah.
it seems like the predominant call has been to be a little bit safer, try to play back, and trust Draco to cover for
Yeah.
whoever is getting
That's
called.
what I imagine the move was for them, since Paladin and Astro to back up for playing safe.
Pretty mirrored openers so far. This is taking a little bit less space than they usually do.
Yeah, you don't want to get caught out on the other side of the wall. DX touching point, they have the advantage. Draco looking straight at them menacingly while running in place.
Gordon's on to
Oh, the
DX.
backflip.
Backflip goes out, bursting and Labrys. Good guard reaction from him. Counter
That's
onto Gidson as
my
well,
little
but so far just trading blows, no kills.
Looks like Charlie and Sharks are going to be able to push it back.
They managed to get Purify out of DX Aver.
Gitson looking low.
Only more
Gitson
for
going
Gidson.
down. He's dead. Gitson more like Deadson.
Pressure onto Julian Tomes, gets the laser out before he goes down, keeps himself alive long enough to make it to the ground pot. Meanwhile, on his team side, finishing Draco near point, moving their focus onto Baka Opai and running the 3v4 down.
You were looking to die on point. Ooh.
Chloe
Chloe
coming
in the
back from
background.
chasing
Oh,
Julian
and Chloe Paws
is
shortly
next to
too
go
afterwards.
down.
This is not looking good for Charlie and Sharks. The staggers. I think at this rate, they're going to have to let them break 50.
Charlie
If whoever
Sharks.
just jumps on point is just going to get screamed at by the warrior. Then by their own team.
Like they are taking a full regroup. Point will break. Turbulence in 15. See if they try to make a play before or wait for the wind. Like Gitson's going in, gets a roar on two
Ooh.
people.
Gitson dies mid-air. Oh my god. The
Warriors
whole
are
war.
cheating. The Dragoon Classic.
Any cheating respecters? It's just so unfortunate because he... Oh,
Three members on Charlie Sharks also
he cut
went
down
up,
mid-air.
trying to keep the guards. Laser goes out, but is guarded from the side of Gnosis.
Oh no, Chloe looking low. Ooh, and Chloe goes down.
Chloe doing her best stall point, leaves, but gets bursted after. Draco in LB.
And to get a kill on Shannon.
Charlie Sharks should be able to recover this state a little bit here, with playing with spawn advantage. Two
DX
members from Gnosis
on
down,
point.
DX dying on point, and the rest of Gnosis falling back to their side of the map.
That's fine. There was a lot of LBs burned from the Sharks just for the retake.
Charlie Sharks
going
are
deep.
chasing Gnosis into their base here, backing off around the 50, just taking space so that Crystal can push a little bit more safely. Two LBs up on the side of Gnosis. Will likely see Laser go out to entry frag for this fight. Either that
Oh, and the laser gets
goes
out.
straight down the channel, but unfortunately does not do anything. There's no sync or follow up on his team. Does burn Chloe's Purify, but we will see if they capitalize on that as well.
Gitson going in, jumping in, straight into the Horde roar.
Landing
LB.
to sit on Julian out of guard. Good LB there. Shannon,
Huge
next
guy,
focus target on the side of Charlie and Sharks.
Shannon is gonna... Oh, no. Okay, Shannon makes it out. No. Never mind, Shannon dies.
Facing down by the
DX alone on
Dragoon.
point right now. DX falling
Bursted
over.
through guard, Wormwind snaps him. It's a 5v3 in favor of
Envy
Charlie and
turn.
Sharks now.
And we popped the cheating, but the LB generation's not there yet. No.
Boulder, hands down, Meteor drive through guard, Envy no chance to use that Tetsuken.
The outplay
And
button.
Charlie and Sharks does push Crystal to get advantage in this game. Julian guarding on point to stop from going any farther. Meanwhile, Labris focused as soon as he turns the corner to try to set a burst for his team.
DX
Good.
onto point, preventing them from pushing anymore. Oh, Baka Opal with the, what was it, Mystic River?
Stacking Astro LB and Paladin LB. Do not want to lose any pressure here.
Oh no.
And Gnosis does
They-
have
they
4
will have
LBs
to
to play
fight.
with if they can regroup, but
No, no, Envy! No!
does look like
What-
Draco
what?
hit Cheaton, unfortunately leaving the point for that LB
Yeah,
as
he
overtime
got
was about
baited.
to start. Yep.
Envy took the bait.
Game 3 to Charlie
Going
and Sharks.
to
We are
Charlie and
2-1 in the set now.
I'm gonna have to yell at Envy for that. It was a sick kill, but the point, man. The point.
Samurai players always looking for the angles, but sometimes losing track of the timer while doing that.
I love playing Samurai, dude. Samurai is literally the epitome of fuck around and find out. You press cheating, if someone fucks around, they find out.
Samurai's a fairly traditional answer to these kinds of AoE comps. Really good against people like the Astro and Dragoon on the side of Charlie and Sharks, where you're pressing macro, you're pressing Horde Roar, just kind of as default instinct to get some defensives out. And if you're not looking, you're not paying attention to that Samurai, you
You
tend
fuck
to get
around.
very heavily punished.
Alright, we're going back into Cocktown. Let's see if Gnosis can bring it back here. They have a warrior. They can play down and dirty on the mats.
Warrior Sam really good at playing mats.
Oh
Potentially
yeah,
also good at playing into Rojimbo, reading people or pulling them into the Samurai.
So if Charlian wins this, they advance to the finals, if I'm reading this correct.
No, this will, if Charlie wins this, it'll be 2-2 when we go to game 5.
Really? I thought Charlian won Palestra.
No. That was the game where they unfortunately walked off the point during the comeback, right?
Oh. Oh, so then Gnosis just needs one more to win? Jung, I'm looking at the screen.
If I'm
okay?
keeping track, right? Otherwise, I'm reversed.
Yeah.
But regardless.
Wait, what? Okay. Alright, so there it is. I thought... Yeah, see? Yeah, Sharks should be winning 2-1, I believe.
Oh. Well, my bad then. Anyway,
Eh,
if you're getting bursted, manages to react guard in time, kept up by his team, healed, and then covered. Chloe next gets polymorphed on
Polymorph.
point,
enough.
and his team manages to
Julian
burst
fine.
Julian.
What is life?
Focus back onto the Bard of Charlie and Sharks,
Oh,
noting that he
no.
does not have guards. Still manages to keep Purify up, gets the ground pot on the mats. Looks like he
DX
will
is
make
going
it out.
hard. Oh no, you guys stop chasing.
While his team focusing Envy.
Oh, Envy, no. Gitsin takes a knockup on the mats, but there's no one there to follow up and smack him.
Big stun from DX
Baka
opens
Opai
up a
bought down
kill
good.
opportunity for Baka Opai. Tries to get the cover off, but it does ghost. Pressure on DX in guard next. Stun right out of it. Goes down. Laser in return will kill Gidson. Fight in favor of Gnosis after this long extended scrap and opener.
Looks like they're just gonna run out. Gnosis deciding not to chase. Never mind. They're ew,
Yeah.
was able to get the pot out.
Interrupting the
Oh.
potion.
Full mana death. Unfortunate. No purify available.
Yeah, tried to take the potion a bit too far up, gets it off, but chased down in the end. Gnosis fast breaking the 50,
Oh,
all
no.
5 members on point.
Samurai bot is
Rojimbo
enough.
showing up for this.
Oh, Draco forced to use guard after jumping in.
And Wormwood goes into the guards of Gnosis, goes up in the air
Ooh,
after
bro,
hitting on Labras.
Labyrinth guys. He just got batty shatty. Just kidding me. I saw
Gnosis
that.
did manage to pick up a kill on Chloe in the meantime, blocking the Meteo drive. However, it looks like they didn't even need it. Envy and Shannon getting cleaved down in the back.
DX is
And
holding the
DX
point right now.
once again dying on point for his team.
DX dying for his country. I salute you, DX.
Glamours pops Bard LB in the back, getting some LB gen for his team as they run out of spawn. See if that's enough for them to have laser for this next fight at their 50. Likely will be.
MB does have the Samurai LB and Tetsukin, but knowing what the monk has, I don't think he'll be able to play it. Oh, Nose is just gonna let him touch 50. They're just too scared to go in.
EX on the flank, running in through mats behind the team. Laser goes out, but guarded by Gitsin. Goes straight in the air, sitting on Labris and Julian after they drop out of guard. Chloe diving in the back, trying to finish off the back line of Gnosis with Gitsin. Unfortunately, no kills gained there. Draco Paladin LB on point. Meteo goes out onto DX, regroup and managed to pick up a kill for on Gnosis.
Labris is dead.
Trades Baka for Labris as well.
Shannon looking really low now. On
Light
point.
still in favor of Charlie and Sharks. Looks like they will clean up the stragglers, get to eventually break this 50.
NV not going to be able to make it to the pot. NV dies on the map.
No sis.
Julian's getting hit next. Oh,
Gonna
no,
need to
Julian, run.
take another regroup near their final 100% mark.
Keep yourself safe,
Julian
Julian.
does
Oh,
not
and
make
Julian
it to
dies.
the potion.
He's going to be able to make it.
EX running on the point, try to stall it out. Where LB's out of guard, does his best to life steal for his team to make it back. Setting up a burst onto Chloe as well. He managed to force it into a 4v4 situation. Draco as well got hit by the Warrior LB. Next focus target, cannot guard, no defensives.
Close. Gitsin taking a laser to the face. Oh. Gitsin is also dead. Now the Sharks are just running in with their tails tucked in. Tucked between their legs.
Really good chase down from DX
Polymorph.
near the middle of the map.
Did you
Pulls
get enough?
Baka back with the
Oh.
blowdown. Baka by making
Someone
a
touch the
good
point?
choice to just stop pressing recoup, die as fast as she can.
This next fight is not gonna look good for Gnosis. They do have one summoner LB. I'm hoping to see a Phoenix, because what's gonna come soon is gonna be a lot of damage from Dragoon and the Monk.
I would hope to see a lot of pressure on the Paladin here. They do not want him to be alive for when his LD comes up, but likely the Meteo drive from Chloe will probably. Oh,
Wait a minute.
Getting very far before
Very,
Charlie
yeah,
Shark
very-
commit. Instant burst onto Chloe as
Oh
well.
no! What?
They
I guess
do
they just
just
win.
push, yeah.
Gnosis goes with game 3. Wait, yes, Gnosis takes it. Game
Heavy
2, we're going
dependence.
to a best of 5 now. Last game. I'm stunned. They just let them walk it.
Looks like they had a really heavy dependence on Chloe to try to stall point there, and once she got bursted and open her immediately before Meteo driving, they didn't really have the train of thought to try to regroup their team and figure out who was next on point. Bakopai tried to make it on, was on at the very last tick, but fortunately server did not count it.
You know, I could be convinced that there might be something sus going on with that last match. Hear me out, Jung. My deduction skills have never failed me. I think Labras might have did something to them.
What did he do?
Just give like a small favor to the Charlian Sharks.
Yeah.
That little nuzzle. Game 5 though onto Red Sands. Fun map. Trash map. I hate this map.
Not a big fan of this map by myself, but this will decide who will go to the grand finals to face final boss. Both teams fought extremely hard to get here, and This is the third place decider. Unfortunately, the prize pool for 50 million gil is all or nothing, but you can still go home knowing that you put up a good fight and you earned a pretty high placing.
I disagree, John. If I was in there, I'd throw a fit. I'd throw a tantrum.
Sure, but you gotta do that behind closed doors. You gotta keep up a public face.
No,
you
no,
know?
no, 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 no. I will go 100% on Twitter, write a rant about how this data center win trades, till, and how, I'm gonna stop myself there. I'm gonna stop myself there. Yeah.
Uh-huh. Early Sharks being much more aggressive this time. Gets it jumping on,
Ooh,
guarding.
it's jumping back with the backflip, but just getting jumped on. Draco was
First
able to get a cover
attempted
off.
on him out, but a little bit too telegraphed. No damage coming out on the side of Charlie and Shark still, since he was their primary burst. Second wave
Ooh,
from
Ebru Paws.
Gnosis drops the
Labrys is
bar for
looking
Charlie
low.
and Sharks.
Oh, Labrys makes it out. Nice.
Chloe
Chloe
pulled
gets pulled
back
back
on
in.
point. Still makes
Yeah.
it out, not enough damage to finish. Gitsin rotating on after her.
Oh, laser to the face. Gitsin taking a lot of damage.
Laser finishes Gitsin, and Draco moving in to cover him, unfortunately
pulling
too
up.
late,
Oh,
and gets pulled
ooh.
back out of position.
Draco
Surprise.
covering after breaking
Surprise.
guard as a last ditch effort to try and close distance to get away. It didn't work. It was nice to see that happen, but the distance wasn't as far as I think he was hoping to go.
Good effort. Purifies burn for Bakopai and Chloe in the meantime. Warrior LB goes out onto the Astro alone, but they do manage to set up a burst onto aim and try to stop this push.
Oh.
Eru next to go down.
Ebru Paws to the racism of Bahamut. Gets in holding point. Goes up into the air. He's looking at
no guard
Julian.
on him. 3v1 gang bang in the corner.
That's okay. They traded. Healer for healer. Well deserved. Both healers deserve to die. I love healer meta. DX going in. Oh no.
DX life
Oh, he
steal
gets
quite a
the cover
bit.
off. Oh. Oh no.
Leave uses
Are you gonna
all
make
of
it
his
out?
health extremely well, running all the way around to try to get the ground pot in the spot of Charlie and Sharks. Unfortunately, people coming in from their
What is
platform will
going
chase him
on?
off. Gibson gonna set up burst for him outside of guard.
Oh, DX dies here. Oh, DX used the last of remaining of his life to stun Chloe, and that gets the kill.
Yeah, really good setup. Paladin LD goes out on the side of Charlie and Sharks, covers Gibson. Gives them a little bit more space to do damage. Lapras likely next to go down, tries to make it out instead of dying on point. We'll see if he does get out. Gets it chasing him
I think
down.
Labrys is able to get out. Yeah. Oh, and he
Gets the
makes it
ground
just
pot.
in time.
Meanwhile, we have Baka Opai alone
Firing
on
back
point,
onto
running it.
Gibson.
Heat wave starting. No one has time here. Likely to get the Oasis buff. Gnosis forced to try to just
Oh,
push point
Bahamut
alone.
comes out. Putting a lot of pressure into Charlie and Sharks with that.
You can see the
Eru's
health
gonna
bars
go
on
down.
both sides. It's just cooking.
Yeah, dude, they're
Both
just getting
teams.
cooked alive. Oh no.
Charlie and Sharks fully routed.
Just getting
And,
beat up. They're
once
beating
again,
up the monk in Oasis.
Gnosis
Jesus.
leaving Labras on point to just push
That's
him
my
while the rest
point
of his
in.
team makes space. Root onto 2 forces purifies out.
Baka
Warrior
Claws.
LB on them as well.
Yeah,
Baka
it's
trying to
gonna
get
go
on
to Polymorph.
dies.
Envy. Oh, the fucker on and found out.
Warrior and Gnosis in a good
Ooh,
cleanup with their
Into the
LB.
100% push. And it looks like Gnosis are gonna move on to grand finals.
Yep.
It was really, this match was kind of lackluster. I'm gonna be honest. It was just so
Match
unfortunate during the heat
was
wave.
a Red Sands classic.
Yeah, that I feel so bad for the Sharks because of that. They got really fucked over by Heat Wave. Then what? Bahamut being dropped on top of him did not help.
Yeah.
Either.
A lot of unguardable damage on this map that tends to set all of the calculations that you have for burst awry.
All
It
right.
does mean Charlie Sharks is out at third, and we have Final Boss versus Gnosis alike in grand finals.
Wait a minute. Jung, are you seeing this?
Well,
In the
what am I
PF?
seeing?
Look at the PF. Are you seeing this?
What am I seeing?
Look at our member list.
I think our brains work differently. What am I seeing?
There, Audrey pointed it out. We have Lansfield in here. I
Believe he's a
is he
member of Final
supposed
Boss,
to
right?
be there? Oh yeah, he is a member of Final Boss, isn't he? I totally forgot.
I don't know if people on the bench are allowed to spectate in the rules, but I believe he is a member of
I
Final
would
Boss.
assume no, right? Because of the Omnivision. You yeah,
Historically, that's
assume
been
no.
the case.
Well, looks like there's a little problem going on.
A little bit of miscommunication on that rule. See if we can get that sorted out before the game starts. And we are
Yeah.
waiting for Gnosis to come in and join the PF to get these matches going.
All right, I guess we're gonna consult Gary.
Our favorite black chicken has given us the no-go for having people on the bench spectate.
All right, so Lansfield, I'm gonna need you to get out of here. You're not cool enough to sit on the bench with us.
Now, this
Most
is not a matchup that we, I think, have seen during this tournament yet. Gnosis Light obviously being comprised of about half people that made it to Las Vegas for the CCRC finals. I think it was last year, 2 years ago now. I don't know, my memory's bad. But picking up a couple new people on the roster joining this Rookie Rumble to give themselves a little bit more confidence in LP versus Final Boss, who was runner-up in previous Rookie Rumbles, trying to finally claim a title for themselves on this one.
Yeah, they've been fighting hard for their spot. Let's see if this Rookie Rumble. Let's see if they take it. But what will happen with like the last set? Gnosis is showing strong comebacks. They're telling you, man, it's the power of the nuzzle. Labrys nuzzled, and look where it got him in the team.
There's
I'm so
a
proud.
pretty notable difference between how Gnosis is playing today versus how they were playing yesterday, in my opinion. They seem to be a lot more confident with Labrys on the Bard instead of the White Mage, being able to secure all these kills and push their advantage quite heavily.
I believe they did a VOD review after last night, so I guess it really paid off.
That's crazy. Imagine VOD review paying off.
Yeah, imagine it paying off, dude. I'm gonna tell you right now. Every time I do VOD review with my team, I just space out half the time. I just hear noise from one ear, it goes out the other one.
I'm sure it's an experience that a lot of the LP players here in the chat can relate to.
All right. I can't tell right now, but are we taking a short break? Is that what's happening right now?
I believe we are still just waiting for
Gnosis
Gnosis' roster to hop in. Yeah.
Oh yeah, 3-minute break.
Meantime,
I do-
I guess we will be taking a short 3-minute break as we get these parties settled. Stay tuned, folks. We'll have the grand finals coming up right after.
Grand final. Grab a drink. Grab something. Here we are, back again. Hope you guys had that nice short break. I didn't. During that break, I've been told that I sounded like a white Morgan Freeman. I'm pretty sure it wasn't meant towards me. I'm pretty sure it was meant for Jung, but I don't know whether to feel offended or not. I know Morgan Freeman has a great force, but
Amen.
that's not something I want to be called.
You will not be named. I called you out directly. Couldn't have been me.
I will not out the names of, yeah.
Yeah, our sources will remain secret.
Yeah, our sources remain secret.
Anyways, heading in for final ready check before we start this grand final set.
Looks like both. Yeah, it looks like everyone's ready. We can go ahead and start it up. With Palystra, since it is now grand finals, we're going straight down the maps. Palystra all the way to Red Sands. I'm hoping it goes that way too. I want to see some banger matches. I want to see Labra Snuzzle. A lot of potential. Let's see.
Both teams have proven themselves even just making it this far. We'll see who has both the energy and the skill to close it out.
Looks like Final Boss is running 4 DPS and a healer.
Yep.
Ooh.
Looking to likely just play
No,
as hard as
actually-
they can, force the game to close as quickly as possible with relentless offense.
That's actually. Wait. I thought Erica was on Dancer.
Oh, I believe she's been on White Mage this entire tournament, but I've been wrong a couple times already, so.
A little disappointed, John. Where's the
I
dance?
just think the recent dancer buffs are pretty decent.
No, they're
They feel
insane.
good.
I say this all the time. Those dance buffs are insane. To be able to pre-profile yourself before twerking on them, it's so good. Because usually before pre-profile was a thing, you just get slapped in the face as soon as you finish your dance, right? And you already lose the second part of the charm.
Tapeworm pops cheating, goes straight in, burns Purify as well. While Final Boss taking a kind of slow engage here, burning and then fishing with ninja stuns. Burst goes out on
Erica taking a lot of damage. Erica's gonna fall. But what do you
Erica.
trade? DX running away.
Arson next on the chopping block for Gnosis does manage to guard the stun or the silence from the Bard,
Final Boss
But-
is running away.
taking a full retreat.
Oh no. Tapeworm takes the polymorph. Still makes it out. Gnosis went all up point to try and confirm.
This looks like they will maintain advantage here as the Final Boss regroups. Likely Tapeworm will try to stop the 50 here. Walks onto point. Sets up a bit of damage onto Labras. Fortunately, Laser goes out to cover for him. And Julian Tones gets bursted in response.
Ooh, that is a lot of damage going on to Gnosis. Dude. Oh.
Good
Envy just
follow-up
going to die on point.
from Final Boss, making good use of the healer being down on Gnosis' side. No one to cover for any of their teammates.
This next fight looks in favor of Final Boss. That is a lot of LB coming up.
We will see how much cleave AoE damage the Gnosis can get with the Warrior and Bahamut, but cheating
there
goes
goes the
up on
cheating from
Tapeworm in the
Tapeworm.
back. Gnosis taking note of that, not hitting
Ooh,
it quite yet.
EX screaming at Tapeworm, followed with the
Bursted.
Muhammad. And it's enough damage. Oh no!
PX
just
snapped
falls
in the
afterwards.
corner, killed by Ninja LB,
Ninja
misses
snap.
the
Oh, no.
next setup onto NV as he gets the ground pot.
Envy's just gonna get out and reset. Shannon taking a lot of damage. Is she gonna be able to make it out? Oh, the Radiant is not enough.
Kill on Shannon. Meanwhile, Elysium falling next to the point as his team chases the kill on Shannon.
A trade for a trade.
A couple people pushing point down. Meanwhile, Ayuna chased down by DX Aver and NV on the speedway.
Very good pick. This should allow Gnosis to hit 50. Looks like both samurais are just chilling on LB. Who will be Tom Hanks' last samurai? Wonder.
Julian pushing himself in the corner a little bit, trying to get a good angle play safe for himself. Erica has laser up. Gnosis will likely want to spread out a little bit here so they don't get fully cleaved by it.
Erica getting the polymorph to the face. I don't think
Instant
Erica was
burst.
able to use polymorph herself. Ooh,
Meanwhile,
Tapeworm hitting
Julian-
Julian.
Julian cleaved the
Blade.
cheating.
Envy
killed
still
by
has his blade.
and
Will
then
he unsheath it?
falling.
I don't think he needs to unsheath it. Gnosis got a good advantage right now.
Yeah, one by one, Final Boss has killed all of the backline of Gnosis. DX once again left on point alone, as we've seen many times before.
I think it's in their favor still. Gnosis' favor. They have all LBs. Yeah, by the time the point pushes, Shannon should have LB, so it's very scary for final boss. But, you know, being the final boss, they do have something up their sleeve, I'm sure.
Big emphasis on how well the Dragoon and White Mage on Final Boss can play together for this next fight to sync their LBs to try to confirm at least 1 or 2 kills with the Dragoon plus the stun.
Ooh, Labras getting stunned, taking the Madari to the face. It looks like final boss is gonna back out too. Oh
Tapeworm
no!
did end up
Envy
spinning on
playing
Envy's
Tapeworm,
team. Gets
then
lasered
following
and tries to
afterward.
back out.
There is no more samurais.
You know, somewhere in the meantime, Ninja LP
Arson
was
taking a lot of
missed
damage.
by Arson.
Arson getting really low. Arson die? Arson die. No Arson here.
A 4v2 in favor of Gnosis. Overtime starting in
No,
5
no.
seconds.
Wait, Gnosis is pushing point.
Yeah, Gnosis
I
should
guess they
get
wanted that
off.
little
Pulls
no,
the-
wait. Oh, the pull. Was it a pull?
Yep, pulls the Dragoon off point as overtime was starting. No one on for Tapeworm to dash to, so Gnosis will take game 1.
Very well played. That warrior pull, yeah, that warrior pull is just deadly. It's
It looks like Gnosis
honestly
did
like with the
take
best
a good
ability.
move.
Such a good tool.
Good macro play from Gnosis there at the end as well, recognizing that they don't need to push any farther. They just need to keep people off, especially walking off near the end, so that Tapeworm doesn't have a dash target to get onto point 4 after the pull on the Dragoon to clinch the win. Very well played.
Yeah. I guess they when they touched it, they noticed like, yeah, we don't need to touch it. Then did that. Very good
Yep.
move.
You could see them register that in real time almost as they were pushing the point back from the initial.
You can imagine the comms.
Yeah.
Right. Looks like we don't have one person ready. Where is Shannon? Oh, and it seems Shannon is ready. Let's start it up.
Let's see much before we'll be going into Volcano and the rest of the maps in order for the rest of the set. And if we do have a Grand Finals reset, should Gnosis win this set from loser's side, we will be rotating back to Palestra and then once again in order again.
Right. Let's see. Both teams still running same comp. Did they put Eric on Dancer yet? No. Where's the 5 DPS? Damn it.
Highly doubtful of any comp changes probably for the rest of the tournament unless something happens in a potential second set and one of the other teams gets desperate.
Yeah, I know we had this conversation earlier. I just really want to see other jobs be played. Like, where's the Red Mage, man? Where's the Dancer? The Red Mage. Dancer got buffed. Why is no one playing Dancer?
Fortunately, seems like these teams have made the call that the other jobs are just better still.
Unfortunate. Oh, see, she wants to play Dancer too. She's saying it on stream. Alright, let's see if Gnosis plays up. They're already taking.
Arsen gets
Slowing
pulled
down,
right in
man.
the middle of the map by DX. Opens himself up to a little bit of damage. Stun goes out onto Julian. Forces Purify and Guard out of
Ooh,
him.
Arson just
Fortunately,
polymorph.
overextends
Jumped
himself
on.
a little bit. Didn't respect the White Mage, gets bursted. EX Aver, knowing that he
Looking
does
really
not have Guard, is the call for final boss and will go down.
Oh, this is not looking good for Gnosis. They're all grouped up to just getting hit by cleaves right now.
Labra stepping up around the corner on final boss's side. Overextends a little bit, forced into Guard.
Shannon looking really
And
low.
as well,
Norman thrown into Guard though.
stunned right out.
Radiant is not
Unfortunately,
enough.
Cannot be kept up. Interesting fight positioning here
Yuna.
for Gnosis. Laser cleaves Labras and Julian. Will manage to secure a kill on Labras. Julian forced to pot in the back before he can fire off his own. And final boss will take push on this first opener.
Let's see. You got Elysium. Elysium getting pulled back into Gnosis. Elysium stopping the pot, but was not able to stop.
Overextending pretty heavily for that pot. Deny does get punished.
Yeah.
DX forcing himself on the point to try to stop the 50, does not succeed and ends up backing out after. Has Wardens to try to run away.
Tapeworm looking really low. Tapeworm in guard. Tape fast. Tape fast.
Is
And he's gonna
getting
fall.
focused out of guard. We see Final Boss overextended their lead a little bit too much, and two of their members fell in response, giving those a chance to push back.
This is looking pretty good for Gnosis right now. Volcanoes, the volcanoes erupting. They can go and get them balls. Get LB generation, get damage.
Does end up going into a 50-50 game state. Gnosis-
Julian has 3 balls on him right now. And with LB, White Mage LB, this is a fight for final boss.
Oh, Ayuna sneaks a Dragoon LB onto 3 members
Ooh.
of Gnosis.
Will it be
Laser
enough?
Heading,
Oh,
they
Shannon
do
falls.
manage to finish the kill on Shannon.
Shannon didn't get the chance to LB either, so they'll be up for next fight. And 2 of final boss fall. Labras with 2 kills.
DX pulling tape off point to try to get that 50 again, get the progress.
Oh, it seems final boss is not gonna contest point. Tapeworm around the corner. He's on to point now.
Labras and Elysium trying to kill, Elysium and Tape trying to kill Labras on point.
Elysium looking low. Labras is also low. Labras is dead.
That's the initial.
Oh, they
burst.
broke the 50. So I guess it's worth it for Gnosis.
Yep, you get the break and advantage for game state.
Oh, they're still
going in.
pushing. They're still doing it. Both samurais Zantetsukin. But only one died. 1 kill was shown.
Arsene goes down to the cheat and Tape, gets polymorphed, and dies in the back to Gnosis, overextending a little bit far in the chase.
Were you able to see the Zantetsukin, Jung? Which Sam whiffed? Because I did hear both.
He took down Arsene and Tapeworm whiffed on someone.
Unfortunate.
Dragoon LB blocked by Envy this time again. Erica going in deep for a polymorph gets punished by the Bard's Silence and follow-up burst. Ayuna Quinn eats a Solo Warrior LB, gets pulled back, however, makes it to the ground pot. We have 2v2 near that potion in the back. Meanwhile, on point, we have
There it
Labyrinth
is.
and Shannon
Bahamut.
trying to hold it down. Bahamut goes down on the final boss.
Nobody
Elysium
drove
flip
it.
through guard.
Oh no.
Laser also
Elysium-
sent a little bit
Elysium-
early.
It doesn't
You guys
matter.
think?
Elysium still falls, but that laser was a little bit early, yeah. Gnosis gonna push. Tapeworm.
Worm
Taking a
focus
lot
as
of heat.
soon as he goes down, starts to cast Vidare, forced to cancel into guard
No.
and walk away.
Not the polymorph. Labras taking a bomb hit. Julian in there with the 1v1 on the Sam. Tapeworm's just gonna get the reset. Arsene looking low. Are they gonna kill Arsene after guard?
Gets the
Or
poly
will he
off.
be
Wardens
doing it?
will save him
Nope.
for
It's not
a
enough.
little bit, but does fall down in the end. Labras once again pushing point on his own, backs out for his team to help him out and swap.
Good swap from Labras. Oh no. Is this gonna be the same thing to happen again? No, it is! It is! Wait, what?
Ayuna
Oh,
makes it on at the end, jumps off, but was
yeah.
on the point at the very last tick that mattered.
Yeah, the very last tick. I thought it was gonna be another game of no touching.
Good Warrior LB cleaves 2 members of Final Boss, forcing
Ooh.
them to eat the damage from 5 people on Gnosis' side.
Envy whipping the Zantetsukin.
Museum will go down. Arsene on guard on point, guys right after.
Erica onto point. Tapeworm looking like he has LB soon. Oh, and Tapeworm falls. Erica forced to stay on point. Yuna
The
eating a friend.
Ayuna Quinn
Purified Pop.
gets the roar out on 4 people for Gnosis, stalling out as long as she can.
The guard is out
Cycle
now.
into guard. Dragoon always extremely good at stalling point in these situations. Likely should go up for some more time, but
Oh,
does decide to
Oh,
get the
Julian
kill
fought.
on Julian through it.
Yuna is still living. I love Dragoon. Very good play by Yuna. I thought they were gonna die a while
Arsene
back.
getting a Ninja LB onto Envy in the corner. Chain moves on to Shannon, and Final Boss cleans up Gnosis in a well-played stall near the end on their side of the map. They do have quite a bit of ground to recover, however. We'll see how this next large fight at Gnosis' 50% track mark goes.
Looks like Gnosis has 2 LBs. Labras doing the songs of his people for the LB generation. The only thing on Final Boss side is that White Mage laser. That can actually make or break the game, depending on how to use it.
Pulls the trigger first. Laser on. Erica goes out first, unfortunately guarded by Gnosis. Elysium Entropy, the burst call for Gnosis, does manage to live long enough. Purify Burn next laser to finish that kill. DX Aver shooting Warrior LB on the Tapeworm on point. Followed up by the Bahamut.
Huge Bahamut.
First call to finish off.
Arson. Ooh, Arson just taking half his HP in an instant.
Very good focus on Gnosis' side. One by one, all the final boss going down. Iunaquin, last one left on point. Roars on 4 people. Raw Zetetsukud going out to try to get as much damage as possible. Finish the game ASAP. And there is no one left to make it on.
Respectable Raw Dog. Good. See what a unit did back there. But it's just unfortunate they had to burn so much LB to get to where they are at.
They had a good comeback at their side of the map. Unfortunately, previous 5 minutes of gameplay just did not let them make it all the way.
Yeah. And it looks like we're going on to C9 for game 3. If Gnosis takes this again, it will be a bracket reset, meaning we will go back to Palestra and both teams have to do a best of 5 again. Let's see if Final Boss prevails.
We'll see if they can take momentum back in this set for themselves. Obviously, being on winner's side for this first set means that so far they have not lost to any teams, but Gnosis looking to change that.
On you, man. It's the power of the nuzzle.
Gnosis looking like a new team compared to yesterday, it is true.
Yeah. If you guys ever see Labras in the wild, just send him a DM saying nuzzle, and you'll be very pleasantly surprised of what happened afterwards. I had the honors of doing it, and I am a happy man.
Labras, a very friendly face to see you around. Always willing to help people out.
I'd die for Labras.
I wouldn't go that far, but you do you.
No, you don't know the extent of how far I'll go for Labras. Just to hear him nuzzle one more time.
I think that's for the best.
God, I think I'm getting withdrawals, Jung. I can't stop thinking about it now. Oh.
I'm uncomfortable.
What do you mean?
Anyways. See how the opening plays out.
Oh, there it is. There it is. A comp change. The thing I was looking forward to. They got Erica on Dancer and Tapeworm on Gunbreaker. Let's see if this will break the cycle.
Elysium swapped off Bard onto Astro as well.
Ooh, I did not catch that. Nice. And Arsene and Ayuna will stay on their jobs.
Comp switch is a much more teamfight focused comp than they had before. Instead of going for consecutive single picks, they will likely just try to wombo 3 to 4 people at least, and go in with Ninja to finish off any of the damage that they're pumping out.
I'm sure they're just gonna have Tapeworm play as Point Kitten. Gunbreaker things.
You do have the freedom in LP to shift into DPS and act as like a pseudo Dragoon. Opening with Tank Junction, however, jumping a little bit deep.
Jumping deep. Nebula is down because of
walks out afterwards.
that.
Gnosis once again getting a small initial advantage before the fight breaks out.
Gravity being thrown. Oh, Arsene going invisible. Who's he gonna hit? No one.
Shikuchi's in the middle of the team. Gnosis getting a good pre-guard on the burst. Shannon, first
taking the
target for Final Boss, also managing to live and guard following.
Look at Tapeworm. Look at him go. Look at that. little
Labrys
point
looks
hit.
like the next call, but good awareness. Instantly purifies. And gets the counter burst out of guard on Iuna Quinn. Laser goes out across onto Arsene Masters, burns the Purify into guard. Should have Shikuchi up to get out. Doesn't even need it. And Erica left alone on point will be the next to die.
Look like Gnosis is just getting the 50 push. Final Boss forced to play back. They don't want to afford. They don't want that stagger.
Labrys on
They're
point
like,
as the
"Nope,
rest
we
of his
just
team
leave him alone."
forces
Let's
Final
see.
Boss into their spawn. Going for a bit of a fast break here as Turbulence is starting up.
Break is done.
Unlocks
Arsene
the wind
jumping
pad on the
with
side of Gnosis if they
Rising.
want to take an extended fight.
Let's see if anyone gonna get the feather.
LBs are up for Final
Quite a bit of
Boss.
knock-
Erica will die to this wind.
Oh no!
where
Oh,
are we
a
right
lot of
before-
death shits happened.
Yep, Iuna sitting on Envy, right out of guard after Turbulence. Tapeworm trying to get a
Tapeworm
good
is
blend
really
up,
low.
unfortunately rooted
Will
in the
Astro
middle
be
of it.
able to
Cannot
Astro?
move.
Tapeworm's gonna get a reset. Iuna pushing the point back. Iuna falls. That is a lot of
Like get the
damage.
roar off before she
Okay.
dies. Bard LB pumping burst as much as he can. Tape versus Labrys 1v1 on point. Julian coming in from the bridge to support him.
NB is coming back, able to take the portal. He has LB. Let's see.
We have Dancer and Ninja LB up here to try to stage a counterattack. Labrys
Tapeworm
will
falls.
die to Arsene's Ninja LB, but getting focused down quite heavily after Dancer LB comes out to cover for him. Next call on 2DX. Unfortunately, not quite enough people here to finish
It
the kill
was.
quickly, but he will go down the end.
Oh, Envy. I saw the cheating. The cheating hit. Oh,
Decides not to cash out the kill here. And Shannon will
Yeah.
die on point as Gnosis goes for the regroup.
I guess Envy's just gonna double it and give it to the next person. Let's see. Yeah, still quite a bit of LBs from Gnosis. Two
Yeah, we're
LBs
going
almost
in
off
with-
on Final Boss.
All of the important fight LBs are up for Gnosis. DX, first one to turn the corner. Not too important to stop them from getting to 50 here, as long as you don't let them break. And Gnosis
Julian just
looking for an
pre-guarding
angle
his
to commit.
neck. Julian pre-guarding, then immediately purifying afterwards. He really does not want to be hit.
Goes out
Arsene
onto
getting
Final
screamed at. Oh.
Boss.
Arsene tried to teleport
Arsene.
away, but was not able to, as DX tracked with Primal Rend.
Use up two
Right.
LBs for that kill, but they do get space. Final Boss going to be walking into this next fight in a similar state that Gnosis just had. 4 LBs up for them. Ninja not quite there yet, but it is one of the lesser important ones for their call.
Shut up, Settle.
Iuna backflips in, goes into the air, forces the guards out onto NV, but does land on DX Aver. Erica hitting Sheen before going into LB gets cleaved.
Envy's
buys
taking
it.
a lot of damage right here. And with the knock up as
Everyone
well.
going into the air except for Labrys. Envy will die to
Ooh.
this.
That is a lot of airtime.
All members of both teams low, having to spam recoups to get their health back up following the turbulence.
Iuna getting polymorphed. Yuna's gonna fall.
3v2 on
Nice second.
point.
See if they can hold it. Ooh, Elysium. DX. Oh, that convenient pot spawn for DX allows him just to go back into the fight.
Oops, just picking up some good kills if they can. Keep up the momentum.
Oh,
They might
oh,
be able
the-
to clinch out
the-
this game.
Summoner Warrior combo. Pretty big
Yep.
damage going out.
Does
Tapeworm
manage to
getting
take
picked
out
off.
Tape. And Arsene, Erica alone on point, guard timed out, gets bursted immediately
Ooh.
after.
Yuno's next.
Backflips on just in
Will
time.
Rookie
Has
be able to
full
make it in
mana,
time?
gets silenced right out. Not a
And it
bad
looks like we're seeing the
Purify
bracket
there.
reset, Jung.
Yeah, we go straight into a bracket reset from a 3-0 for Gnosis.
3-0 from Gnosis. Very strong showing on their part. But final boss is not out yet. We're moving on to phase 2. Let's see if Gnosis knows how to play against that.
You can see if set 1 was just data gathering for final boss, and they've come up with any new strats to deal with Gnosis' aggression, or if Gnosis will take their first Rookie Rumble.
It's the pirate and Nuzzle. I'm telling you.
If that's the case, I expect to see Labrys being a lot more friendly in the future tournaments as well.
Labrys, can I get a Nuzzle check? Labrys? Nuzzle. Labrys? Labrys! Labrys.
Persia is unwell.
I don't think Labrys is liking this.
It's okay. If they win the tournament, you know what to do.
I know what to do, yeah. If looks like one person isn't up with the ready check or seeing what's happening with that.
We'll see if either team needs a quick breather between these sets. Otherwise, we'll head in shortly.
Looks like Elysium is not ready. Seeing what's up with that. Quick 2-3 minute. I guess it looks like we're gonna take another break, folks. Was it 3-minute break? Go grab yourself more snacks. Go harass Labrys in the meantime. Yeah, just be back in 3 minutes.
Back with the final set of that one.
welcome back, folks. We're back, and we're good to be back. After that short break, it seems Elysium is now ready. We're just gonna do another ready check to see if Elysium is there and everyone else is there.
We're just heavy on the name and shame train here. We will get the second set of grand finals going ASAP after that short break.
It seems that Final Boss did have a player change. They have brought in Camu Lansfield. I remembered Lansfield. And
Oh,
it looks like they swapped out Arsene for Lansfield. So no
Yes.
Ninja, but Summoner. Let's see if that change works.
Going a little bit more heavy on the AoE damage opposed to single target pressure from Ninja. They do lose out on a fair amount of hard CC, not having the double stun anymore. But we will see if it was a good swap going forward.
Oh, it looked like Tapeworm is going to change from Gunbreaker to Warrior as well.
Trying to hedge that CC drop a little bit with that change. Warrior having that 15-second stun that also happens to be AoE, extremely powerful if you can play well around it.
Oh, and Erica's going back on White Mage. So double healers. That comp looks really AoE heavy for Final Boss. Let's see if they can pull it off on two Gnosis.
We will be
Here we
starting
go.
back up from Palystra.
The bracket reset. Gonna be a best of 5.
As Ruger mentioned, we have a couple changes from Final Boss. Nothing different coming in from Gnosis. Confident after their 3-0 sweep in the last set that as long as they keep playing well, they can take turn with what they're playing.
Uh, can we get the camera zoomed in on Labrys? Just zoom in on Labrys's legs. I wanna take all the view in. Nice. Thank you. All right, let's see. Is Gnosis gonna play aggressive again?
Final Boss taking
Oh,
space
no,
this
Final
time
Boss
first.
is a certain dominance now.
Camu
Phase 2
playing
change.
extremely far up, giving Radiant to himself, backing out after Forces Guard out of DX Aver.
Oh, with the Crimson
Gnosis-
Strike, he jumps back in. Erica taking some damage, but Erica's gonna guard immediately. Envy also taking damage. And guards.
Envy getting bursted using all of his mana before backing out. Polly did go on to Erica, but they did not get a kill off of it, and so far, they have extended scrap while we wait for cooldowns to come back up.
Gnosis is getting the push in. Oh, Lansfield getting hit.
Camu
Lansfield gets
caught
polymorphed.
out on the stairs. Tapeworm pulled back in, forced to guard.
Envy leading the point. And just like classic Samurai, he jumps off the point.
Gets the Purify out of Erica. We'll see if they engage fast enough for that to matter. Tape on the side, doing a little bit of poke.
This is gonna be a 350 push. A 350 break.
Lasers
Oh no, it
up
looks
on
like
both
Final Boss
sides.
going in. It was a 350 break, but Final Boss is answering with whatever they're doing right now.
Yep,
Is it
hard
gonna work?
engages.
Julian's getting really low. And Julian goes down using the laser. Huge for Final Boss.
Actually, Ghost that laser dies too fast. Tapeworm, next target for Gnosis. Unfortunately, gets to the ground pod, manages to live.
Oh,
DX
using his
Aver.
LB.
Solo
Trying to
LB's
salvage what's going
Camu.
on. And a Dragoon is going up in the air. Is it a fatty shatty? It was a fatty shatty. A Yuna.
On aim only. Unfortunately, he
DX
managed to
still
get
holding
out.
on to the point. Now leaving. No mana.
Shannon
Shannon
pulled
looking
back.
low. It looks like Shannon is gonna have to die here. Unless.
He
Unless.
looks to support her out, gets the wardens, gets
Very
the
good
heal.
support going on from Gnosis. I thought she was dead.
Tapeworm pulled into the middle of Gnosis' base, runs onto the speedway, forced into guard point, resetting itself. No team looking to get to that advantage while they are taking their potion resets.
So it looks like during that whole thing that happened, Final Boss did not push the point. they just let it sit in the middle. Then Lavish just comes out of nowhere as the point king he is and pushes it in.
Setting up Apex Arrow here while his melees are pushing the point. Erica guard walking on. Meanwhile, DX gets laser sent
Yeah,
into his
really
guard.
low.
Tapeworm focused
Ooh.
Erica cleaving into Cheat and getting killed by the Zentetsuken. Traded for
Erica fucked
DX.
around and found out.
Aim getting his potion interrupted in the back by AoE damage.
Yuna taking a lot
Iuna,
of heat.
next burst target for Gnosis. Goes down a little slow. We'll see if Dragoon can make it out
Astro.
here.
Astro really did pocket hit the Dragoon, and that's why Yuna was able to get out, but Yuna jumps back in, throws a warm wind, and guards. Envy looking to strike.
Goes in the
Oh, and she goes
air.
into the air.
Looking to sit on Shannon,
Yeah.
goes down before that matters. Gets Warrior LB. Looks like Gnosis is going hard to try to clinch this kill. However, Tapeworm
Gnosis
also
is
getting
going
leave
hard
next
with
target.
that, like, every time they lost a person, they did not back out. DX just manned up and yeah. He's holding it
Pulling
like a man.
Iuna back, burns the Purify. DX running back
Ooh.
onto point to 1v1 Camu. The rest of final boss sending Astro LB to set up some damage for their next call.
Yeah, Mystic River did win out, but it didn't look like anything happened in their favor. Instead, Elysium falls.
Gnosis not scared, just runs at the Astro.
Oh, now Tapeworm is he's answering with his LB. The white mage
Right,
laser, double laser thrown
Pretty
out.
split damage. Laser
Beautiful.
going on to Envy while the rest of their team is focusing on Shannon.
Shannon able to throw out Bahamut right now. Camu does have his LB as yeah. He does have his LB. Let's see if he throws out a Bahamut or a Phoenix. Or don't throw anything.
Fighting here to try to
Ooh.
get away. Gets stunned by DX before he can reach the ground pod and dies.
They're just pressuring him. DX get polymorph, but it's not enough.
While
The
Erica
damage
gets
is
polyed
not
in
enough.
return, no one around to really follow up on that. We'll just run down Speedway. DX, no fear, shoots Warrior LB at 30,000 health and
That is
decides to
man.
try to lifesteal himself back up. Does work out, gets the kill on Tapeworm, and beating the Fell Cleave Iuna in the back. Meanwhile, we have a
he's so
4v3 on
manly,
point.
dude.
Elysium walks off, and Erica swaps on in guard.
Lansfield now heading to Crystal. Getting lasered in the face. Immediately purified, then guarded.
Does cleave Camu as well, forces guard and purify out for him, and no one makes it on the point in time for final boss. That starts out with a 1-0 for Gnosis.
Alright. What do you think of that match, John? The comp changes, I think they were fine, but I honestly don't think Final Boss is focusing enough of the same target. Where
Yeah,
they're actually
I get
fruitful.
the impression that there's a lot of calls going on their
Choosing
side,
calls.
and
Yeah.
they aren't completely sure on whose calls to prioritize.
True. Yeah, because after that Mystic River went out, I was hoping something happened, but yeah, nothing really happened.
Yeah, there's
Unfortunately.
some fairly noticeable times where there's a good amount of split damage happening on the side of final boss, where if they had coordinated a little bit better, they could have clinched 1 or 2 kills instead of getting
I
approximately
see.
nothing.
Looks like we're heading back onto Volcano, with Gnosis taking game 1 of the second set, the bracket reset, grand finals. 50 mil on the line. Lavris
By
nuzzling.
2 whole Rujas with 50 mil.
Yeah. Wait, what? I'm not that cheap.
Sure.
I am top quality, alright? You cannot buy me out for just 25 mil.
How much is a nuzzle worth to you?
How much is a nuzzle worth to me? Depends how much effort you want put into it.
Oh,
Like, I can sell myself low, but you'll get low effort. If you want the high quality shit, you gotta make me feel like, you gotta make me feel loved.
might be a little bit too much work for me. I'll leave it up to the other folks for that.
Okay, John, next time I come over, I'll give you all the nuzzling.
No, thank you. Maybe Lapper should win. Maybe he can keep you off my back.
Looks like we're taking a 1 minute break real quick.
We'll give the teams a little bit to compose themselves.
Yeah, true. True. Just going back to back in like, yeah, matches like this, especially if there's stuff going on with the team, like not everyone's focusing on the call. Just going straight into another match after that isn't not good for the team's mental.
Guys just gotta take a step back, take a deep breath,
Yeah,
refocus.
take a deep breath, go take a shot, take a cigarette break. I don't know. Do whatever makes you happy. Just come back a new person. And you know, off topic, since you know we're not talking about Final Fantasy right now, since there's no game going on. Relink comes out this Thursday, John.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, I can't wait for Relink. Grand Blue Fantasy.
Grand Blue Fantasy people have been eating good this year.
Oh yeah, at the Versus being Versus Rising after that having good success. Then what? Relink coming out in a few days.
Oh yeah,
I've been so hyped for it. Oh,
we gotta put together a relink static.
Relink static.
Those raids in that game actually look pretty interesting
Is it
outside
still
of the
just gonna be
basic
full
ones.
cards?
Yes,
Ah, I thought raids would be higher.
we'll probably need to put together more than one group with the amount of
Who am
people
I
that we
gonna do?
have.
I'm probably gonna play Siegfried, Saxfried. What about you, Jung? Who do you plan on playing for Relink?
I'm gonna pick up Narmaya, get discouraged by how hard she is, and then probably go play Fairy or something.
Oh, Normaya. I want to play Lucilius, but I've been told that I can't play Lucilius in Relink.
Yeah, he's a boss character.
Yeah,
We will be fighting him, but we will not be playing him.
that's scammed.
Just play him in a versus, eh?
I do play him in Versus. Dude, I suck at fighting games. Alright, it looks like we're going into game 2 now. Volcano. Hopefully, Final Boss was able to compose himself for what's gonna ensue. Looks like another comp change has happened.
Swapped off the Astro onto Machinist.
Then the
Exciting.
Warrior and the Dragoon will swap. Tapeworm on Dragoon. A Yuna on Warrior. And Gnosis still running the same thingy.
Yep, staying strong, no reason to change when so
Yeah.
far you're 4-0 with the same stuff.
No, you. Like, I don't know if it's just me, but like, you know, whenever you're ahead or anything, you just ever got the urge just to throw it all away. Like, yeah, yo, we're almost winning this tournament. I think I'll play Black Mage.
I think some people would call that being disrespectful, Ruja.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Additional Machinist does give them a fair amount more kill pressure in this opener, being able to punch through the guard. We'll see if they make use of that. Otherwise, it does look like Gnosis is taking the space again in this opener once again.
All right, Gnosis is just pushing it in. Their dominance. Ayuna goes in immediately. Envy cleanse and guard. Envy looking real low, but is able to get out. So he gets pulled back in.
Managing
Round
to make
two,
it back to
baby.
full health in between, so no real pressure.
Labyrinth falls. Oh, that's not looking good. Final boss take 2 instead of 1.
Labrys and DX getting cleaved by Wormwind. Julian on point next to go down. Stalling out as long as he can. Final boss looks like they will get the 50% off of that opening fight.
Like final boss, they compose himself and look what it brought him. A good wipe. Not a good wipe, but a good kills. They're pushing 50. Life is good for them. They're
No
not pushing
fast
50
break
anymore.
from Final Boss, deciding to try to take as much space as they can, positioning, jumping off point as soon as Gnosis is running in for the fight. Shannon getting focused down out of guard,
Landfill
trading
dive.
for
Well, Envy
Tamu,
getting
summoner for
polymorph,
summoner.
but it's not enough damage. Oh, he's getting shot in the face. Oh my. Was that the
Hard.
point blank marksman's fight?
Oh, good laser from Gnosis, shooting Iuna and Elysium, getting 1 kill from that, forcing final boss to retreat.
Looks like Erica's gonna try to run, but DX is on her ass. DX is gonna eat this fatty shatty. And he's
DX getting punished for chasing too hard onto the enemy side of the map.
Oh,
Be
definitely.
seed and taken down with LB up. Julian next target goes into guard. Camu dropping Bahamut onto the Gnosis team.
Envy is gonna take a lot of damage right here. Ooh, the air anchor into the guard. Very
Envy
well
not
played guard on
Quite getting the
Ooh.
memo from his team that it was time to leave. Kept on fighting and no chance to escape from this side.
He's a samurai. He leaves when he dies.
Meanwhile, Bard LB ticking for Gnosis' side. Should still have it up for the damage amp going into this next fight along with his teammates LBs. 50% here, not mattering too much until final boss can break it fully, but they are backing off in favor of trying to take a fight around some better line of sight in the middle of the map.
Gnosis is able to push it back. Ooh!
Random
Was that off the
poke
map?
from Camu, hitting the cheating from Envy, getting punished for it immediately. Tape trying to get to the potion.
This is not looking good for final boss right now. They were
Shannon gets
able to manage
shot.
to get a pick, but still not looking good. Are they gonna hit the 50? They managed to hit the 50.
Yeah, Gnosis going for a faster break as well, leaving 3 all members on point now.
Ooh.
Full
Iuna
4-man
with
stun
stun.
from Iuna
Huge
Quinn
stun
into a
into Warrior
3-man
LB.
Warrior LB.
That's a
Fortunately,
4-man, yeah.
yeah, not enough team members from Final Boss around to capitalize. Instead, Gnosis collapses onto Elysium, gets a kill onto them. Meanwhile,
Labrys
Labrys,
gets
next
minied.
target,
He
or
gets
Final Boss in
polyed.
trade.
See, Envy going deep in their base. Well, not deep in their base, but deep on them.
Goes into
and it looks
guard.
like Takeover is going up in the
Tape
air.
immediately
Will he
goes
be able
up
to hit the corner in
after,
time?
sits automatic guard. And a final boss chasing Julian into their spawn, pulls him back into the team, still has guard up, gets Wardens out of guard. Immediate target swap from Gnosis to
Lithium
punish
balls.
Elysium from running
Little
too far
too deep
in.
for Lithium.
Laser from Julian, follow up onto
Iuna looking
Iuna.
real low. Still a lot of mana, but looking low. Ooh,
Keeps
right
up
here.
the pressure. Camu getting a little bit cleaved. Guards to keep himself safe.
Remember to keep yourself safe, folk.
Gnosis
Oh,
taking
no.
note of that. They doesn't have that defensive. It picks him off in the middle of the map.
The one that like Lampfield was able to keep himself safe. Goes back. Lithium on a speed lane.
Tape getting so well, managed to cleave Erica in the LB as well in front of their base. Takes out the laser before she has a chance to fire. This 50-50 overtime with Gnosis heavily in the lead. Elysium manages to get onto point, walks it back a little bit in guard. All of Gnosis collapses onto him. No healer up to support him, no guard up. We'll see if they can finish this kill, but he is likely to just run away here.
Lithium is safe on the speed lane.
Laser goes down to Camu, picks off that kill. Laser from Erica cleaves 3 members of Gnosis. No follow up to finish it. Big Warrior LB
Air. Ooh.
combos into
Envy.
Dragoon on Envy.
Just ate the
And
fatty
Gnosis
fatty.
on the
Shannon
retreat.
falls
They
as
do
well.
manage to pick up Shannon as well. Pulling Labrys back.
Nabbers
Guarding
is- Are they gonna? Nabbers is he's okay. He gets out.
Elysium chasing Julian. No follow up on the air anchor read, even though Gnosis or
Ooh, they
Julian
need
did
a
not seem
touch
to
point.
purify.
Wait, what?
Well, boss backs off fully
Yeah,
in a
Final Boss just backs off from
5v3
point. That's just-
situation. Playing it probably a little bit too safe.
Yeah, I think they could afford to stay on point right there and there.
Yeah.
They're at 80%, but DX just takes it away. I think they're just
Maybe,
respecting the fact that Gnosis has a lot of LBs, which is understandable, but
No one on point for either team's currently. Point will reset itself in favor of
willing to eat the
Gnosis.
drill.
Camu
Can you eat the
all
death?
the way inside of Gnosis's base alone gets picked off as expected.
He's deep in their guts with that
They
play.
pulled back on speed pad, Solo Warrior LP is trying to make it to the ground. Pot does, gets lasered, but still had the Purify buff. Bahamut catching 2 members, or catching a Camu, or a Tapeworm
Ooh.
as well, Shannon dying in return.
I think this is gonna go to Gnosis at this rate. A lot of people from Final Bosses is dropping. Elysium fast. Elysium fast.
Keep himself
With the polymorph.
alive. Gets burst that guard. Camu next to cycle on. Looks like he will be next to drop. Should likely probably try to get his Phoenix out before, but just tries to make it to the ground pot and runs away. Tapeworm stalling with his LB, forces 3 guards out from Gnosis. An
Good part
opportunity
on,
to try to
uh,
capitalize on
Tapeworm.
those
If this
resources.
doesn't happen,
However,
No,
not
Erica
enough
just
people.
They all had a mutual agreement just to hit Erica out of guard. After they get out of guard, not Erica. But oh, DX just gets shot in the
Goes
face.
out onto DX. Elysium gets lasered in return. 1-for-1 trade. Still fighting in favor of Gnosis with their numbers advantage.
Tapeworm needs to go reset. And then
Bahamut goes out from Camu, tries to tab Labras onto the speed pad, but not enough people around to finish that kill. However,
Looks
Point
like,
is
Gnosis
pushing
is just
back
gonna
for
back off
final
and reset.
boss.
Yeah, Gnosis getting some reset off.
Both teams playing this overtime extremely safe, neither of them wanting to give up game 2.
Yeah.
Some silly overextend.
Both points are at 80% as well, so like yeah, having it hit 50 is dire. Having it touch 50 again is dire.
DX
Lancer
capitalizing,
reporting, he
pulling
was pulled in
Camu
with the
Solo
roar.
Warrior LB'd, making this fight in the media 4v5. Aim and Shannon
Oh,
getting Warrior
both
LB in return.
Warrior
Focus
LB were out.
on Envy. Trying to kill him before he can get Cheatin and Zenitsuken out.
And he's gonna make it out.
Bahamut
no,
goes
It's
down
the
with
air
the
anchor,
team to
but there's
kill
no follow-up.
Erica.
Yeah, Envy makes it out. Not looking good.
Well, on point, laser onto Ayuna to finish off their main melee tank. Elysium makes it onto point with turret to stall out with the guards as long as he can. Gets bursted out of guard. Tape trying to sneak in a Dragoon LB. Gets 2 guards out of Gnosis.
Ooh. Lancer taking a lot of heat once again. Was that a polymorph thrown onto him? I didn't get to see if the
Don't
polymorph
think
was grown.
so.
Oh, no.
Burst
Tapeworm
goes
also
on
eating a lot of
Tape.
burst.
Bard.
Gnosis is on point with their burst right now.
Ayuna pulled up to give the point a little bit more space to move. Labras walking it in.
Erica
2v1
getting
gets
ran down in
drilled.
speed lane. Oh no, Ayuna is pushing it back, but it's only Ayuna and Lansfield.
Ooh,
And
with
actually, no,
the
listen, it's like-
Samurai LB onto Ayuna's guard. Looks like he reacted a little bit slower, size debuffs wrong. But cleaving Wormwind across 2 members of Gnosis in this 5v3 situation. Laser
Ooh,
goes
brilliant answering
out
back with the laser.
onto Camu. He does make it to the ground potion. This is a good opportunity for Final Boss to regroup as Gnosis's members are low on mana and taking resets.
Labras got shot on his way out, but he managed to live. I think that's the only shot this game that didn't confirm.
DXAver says fuck it, we ball. Solo LB's Tapeworm.
He's
Ed
such a
wins
man.
the
I'm telling
kill.
you, DX Xavier is such a man. He's so, God, he's so manly.
Camu next to go down in the cleave once again. Labras pulled onto point, but will manage to walk out for his reset. Erica next to get focused down by his team.
I'm a little weak in the knees right now, John. I'm gonna be honest.
Julian using his laser to take out Elysium once again. Ayuna forced into guard on point alone.
Ooh, Unit taking a lot of
Just
damage.
a life steal, a good amount. Fortunately, only a matter of time before he goes down. Tape, last person to stay. Camu trying to make it on, but immediately getting jumped on out of spawn.
Ooh.
Dies through guard. Tape needs to come back, otherwise Gnosis will take game 2.
Yeah, very, very good call to swap from Gnosis. Just immediately jumping onto Lansfield before he can even do anything.
It's a sign of a more experienced shot caller if you are able to see those angles, because the person coming in from spawn will very rarely expect to be called immediately coming in. The
Yeah, right?
expectation is always that you're going to finish off the person on point after out of guard or whatever it may be.
Looks like game 3 now on Cloud9. Gnosis takes this and they win the whole tournament. All 50 mil for them.
See
Let's
if
see
we
if Final Boss
have
can
a
take a
quick
game back.
6-0 sweep, or
Yeah,
Final Boss takes it back.
I'm not hoping for a 6-0. I'm gonna be honest.
We always want to see good competition here, but
Oh
at the
yeah,
end of the day, Gnosis just plays better than they deserve the victory.
yeah, the victory, and we deserved the nuzzles.
That hope is looking a little bit more real with every match, Ruja.
Yeah, one step closer to enlightenment.
For your
Alright,
sake, I
so
hope
just
you get what
bring
you
up the
want,
next-
but let's see if we can make this a 5-game set going into Cloud9.
Oh my god. Looking at the comp changes right now, it seems that they're gonna take Black Mage into the play. Lansfield from Summoner to Black Mage. I have high hopes of seeing what's gonna happen. It looks like they're not gonna put Astro back in at all. I guess we don't get to see Celestial Lake be thrown out anymore.
Yeah, Astro on Cloud9, or sorry, Black Mage on Cloud9, a bit more of a traditional solo queue pick that you'd see. The map plays to Black Mage's strength fairly well, in that you are rarely out of line of sight to be free casting, and these long open corridors let you play from a good range where getting called is a little bit less likely.
Yeah. I do enjoy playing Black Mage on Cloud9 as well. Just something about that class. Making someone's life miserable just by freezing them over and over again.
We have a pretty traditional comp at the end of this on both sides with Warrior White Mage plus 3 DPS. Main difference, or rather the only difference, is just the melee and the caster decisions on both teams. Final Boss has a little bit more of an aggressive burst with sustained damage from Black Mage, whereas Gnosis, as we've seen, has good opportunities to maintain pressure across most to all states of game.
Alright. Let's get it on. A unit getting pulled into the guard. DX also
they were
guarding.
matching
The freeze
guard.
is available for DX afterwards though. And he
3
gets
stacks.
frozen mid jump. But Yuna takes the heat. No. DX gets the heat. Yuna falling really low, but not low enough.
Diving into Final Boss's team to try to finish kills, but does not manage to clinch a force in the guard and backing out.
Really touching point. Eating a perma run to the face and eating death.
Does before he can get laser. Gnosis staggering this opening fight into a 5v2.
Gnosis.
Looks like they give up 50 and we'll have to wait for teammates to respawn.
And Turbulence is coming in 15 seconds or so. It's gonna be a pretty spicy fight.
Yeah, bit of a rough situation for Gnosis here. All of the LBs from Final Boss coming up, whereas the mirroring jobs for Gnosis will be a little bit delayed because of the respawn timers. Over Final Boss backing off fully, giving up the 50 as the rest of their team grabs feathers across the map. DX walking forward, grabbing space after the kill on Erica, who was left alone to fend for herself.
Amnu getting dragged with the chain, the bloated chain. Burn guard.
Just holding W at Camu on the bridge, gets a full 3-man cleave with laser
Camu,
onto
get
the
out.
remaining members of the Final Boss.
I am surprised. I'm kind of surprised Envy didn't go through with just ratting Camu. Seeing how low he was.
It
Not
looks like
looking good for
the overcommit from Gnosis at the end there
yeah.
does give Final Boss an opportunity to push the point back. However, this is a 50-50 game now. Once again, Gnosis' Point Kitten pushing it all the way, getting a good amount of progress while his team tried to take space, but we'll see how this next fight goes. We do have Bard LB.
Yeah, there's
Black
three
Mage
LBs
LB
on,
will time out before this fight can
Gnosis.
start.
Yeah, Final Boss should be playing back a bit. They respect that Warrior LB. Envy going in with the immediate cheating. But is anyone gonna smack him? No one smacks him. Lansfield is getting left alone on the 50 side.
Ended up getting hit by the Warrior LB, dies to Gnosis, no way to protect himself. Ayuno as well, left alone on point. Final Boss backing off as soon as they see that one of their members has gone down, giving Gnosis free reign to move the crystal back to their 50.
It looks like Gnosis is gonna look for another pick, maybe? Oh no. I think they're just gonna break. Yeah,
Going for the fast break.
a fast one.
To unlock the speed pad back should they need it. Julian alone on point. He's getting pressured a bit. Pulled back on 3 free stacks on him. Laser sent.
Oh, that's huge.
Unfortunately, Camu
Oh,
extended up a bit far on Julian. Gets picked up. DX bursted in the meantime. Traded for Fame as well.
And Labras is the sole survivor.
4 for 1 in favor of Final Boss. However,
Gnosis, once
the
again, do have a lot of LBs.
pressure is on Final Boss to make this last push count, otherwise the overtime will be extremely difficult for them to play.
And they still have to break 50. They're almost there for breaking 50. I think Gnosis is gonna let them break it. Oh
MP
no.
jumps straight in. Elysium.
Oh wait,
That's
did he
pulled
whip?
Ayuna, whacking the Cheatin, gets cleaved down and drops. 1-for-1
Oh.
trade so far. Julian next line, Erica.
Blow
Neither
for
of the white
blow.
mages getting to shoot laser.
Look at DX is doing his manly thing again, just screaming at them.
Solo LB on to Camu once again, wants
Oh,
to
Camu
clinch these solo kills as much as possible, knows how much tempo that they give.
Too
Tapeworm
much
backflipping off, trying to
testosterone
save
from DX
himself.
going
Over time,
So
starting
much
in 3.
testosterone. Oh, DX tried to pull a fast one onto Elysium, but Elysium guards it just in time to not get pulled off.
Fortunately, the rest of his
I don't think it
team
matters.
needs
It
to
looks
make it
like
on.
Ayuna.
Makes it, gets into guard. Erica, next person to try to
Erica,
get here in time, unfortunately has a long way to run.
No, wait. There's too much CC for Ayuna.
Yeah.
Ayuna couldn't make it back onto the point because of all that CC. And with that, I guess, yeah, it looks like Gnosis takes the whole game, the tournament. They win 50 mil.
This makes a long and well-fought losers run 6-0 Final Boss in Grand Finals and earns their Rookie Rumble Championship title.
Gnosis. Yeah, Gnosis wins the 50 mil, and we all win the nuzzles.
Huge congratulations to both teams. Final Boss playing really well to make it into Grand Finals on winner's side, not dropping a set until they met their eventual demons in Gnosis here.
I looked like Gnosis studied the mechanics of the boss fight. Just Gnosis was their undoing.
Pulled up
I'm
the
telling you,
toolbox.
I'm telling you.
Turns
that-
out the only
all
strat
you-
they needed was Elysium Fast and ran
Yeah.
down a quick 6-0. And we will have to see if we can get Gnosis on for some interviews. But huge congratulations to them. Well fought victory.
Yes. All right, let's see what's happening right now. Let's check. Did Gary said anything yet? Nah, nothing's being said yet. Oh, there he is.
Hello. Yeah, I'm trying to check right now and see if they would like to join for the winners interview and see who would want to join.
That's good.
We'll ask.
Surely Toombs is checking his pings. Surely.
Any of these guys are too busy celebrating.
You know, that could very well be a thing. No, Now, congrats to Gnosis.
Yeah, really hard fought after just getting slapped in the face by Charlian last night.
Yeah, they bounced to losers bracket and they've just run the entire way back. They had what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, they
really
they
impressive
managed
turnaround compared to yesterday. Whatever
And
they
yeah.
looked over during VOD reviews obviously made a huge difference.
Yeah. Who do you guys personally think was the MVP for Gnosis? Me, I'm gonna say DX. Like, holy shit, those testosterone plays, I got me weak in my knees.
Well, DX really driving the tempo of the matches. Every time that you think Final Boss or whoever they're playing against it's a opportunity to make a comeback, DX looking for the opportunity to pull someone out of position and force them out of guard with Warrior LB, getting the tempo back off that one pick usually.
Especially in the Pleister game where Gnosis fell like they're down a person, but DX said nah. He jumps onto point, roars in there, and holds it like a champ. He took it. He took all that damage like a champ.
And obviously we would be remiss to not have a small shout out for Labras being a good point kitten. Always the one left behind.
Yeah, now we're gonna
it the whole way.
Yeah, we definitely shout Labras out. They were always like somehow the last one alive and always the one pushing the Crystalline.
My little
Yep.
point kitten.
Labras with really good discipline, deciding
Sure.
that, you know, maybe I don't need to play the game. Maybe I can't just walk this over and trust my team.
I can't believe he nuzzled his way into the win. Nuzzled his way into our hearts. And now it's over.
If only they could nuzzle their way into the VC call.
Oh. Yeah. I'm waiting, Labras. Come on, kitten.
Taking a way to scare him off until after he gets here, make him commit.
I'm coming. Alright, perfect. Alright, Lab, just join like literally any VC channel. I will drag you in. Oh wait. Oh, they're all in general. I'm blind. Alright, hold on. Whoa, not ban. I'm gonna move. Where the hell's the move button? There we go. God, there's so many fucking channels in there. There we are. There's Avenue.
Oh,
I can get out of here, Shake. Put you in here.
Hello.
Hey,
Hello.
Nuzzle. Nuzzle.
No.
Labras.
Labras.
Nuzzle.
Alright, fine. Yeah.
Hey, yo! Let's go.
I wanna die.
Flip it and ship it, boys.
And since it's been a whole 2 days, no.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, it has been a whole 2 days.
I'm so weak in my knees.
Bro, we played so many games today.
Bro, you guys were going so hard. Every
Yeah,
time
no,
I would hear like I get like a little ping. It's like, can we take a little break? I'm like, yeah, you take a break, bro. You play like an hour.
You guys
Like,
ran the whole
yeah.
marathon here to get dub.
You actually played the entire night. It's been what? 2 hours? 3 hours? Almost 4 hours actually. Holy hell! It's like 9:40.
We
Yeah.
didn't start playing till around 5:30, I think. Maybe a little less than that. So yeah, it's been almost 4 hours.
Yeah. It's actually wild. Congrats to you guys. Definitely doing the whole endurance marathon part of this.
Yeah, very well played.
Yeah,
Thank
very
you,
well
thank
played.
you.
Well, what are you guys gonna do with the prize money? I have a suggestion, we can all go hit up the Bow Mountain Quicksands. 50
I'm
mil.
so down.
Yeah, 50 mil will go a long way.
It would go a long way.
I'm just throwing it out there. And you know, if we somehow run out of money during the night, we can sell Labras. We can sell the nuzzles.
Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do with my split of the gills, get Labras to nuzzle, dude.
Oh, hell yeah.
Alright, just to check, did anyone else wanna join the channel, or Avery wanna join, or just you guys?
I have no idea.
Aver might.
Ever went to eat dinner? I could be
Shannon's
wrong.
having
Oh, well,
technical
you know,
difficulties.
Such a champ.
Alright.
This dude won the tournament. Like, yeah, fuck this shit. I'm
Elite.
going to eat now. Holy shit.
God,
He's,
so
I want to be like him when I grow up.
And Shannon's having technical difficulties, so probably won't be.
That's
all
unfortunate. I can't join. The Discord is blocking my phone number. What the hell? Alright, hold up.
It seems Fishies is saying nuzzle, Labras. answer that.
I already did it. I already did it.
No, I
I'm
mean,
not doing it again.
if the crowd's asking for more, I mean, come on, don't be a selfish little cunt, Labrys.
Early Shannon's here. Alright, hold up.
Fuck
Wait,
you,
unverified.
Ruja.
What the hell? Shannon's verified.
Labrys, that's not very sportsmanlike of you.
Can I just do this?
I'm sorry. I apologize.
Perfect. Alright, we are so back. We got Shannon.
Hi.
Hey,
Hello.
Shannon.
Hello, Shannon.
How are you feeling
Alright.
after that hard-fought win?
How am I feeling? I feel great. We fought a lot of matches, and I think we did our best, so I'm really happy.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
see.
obviously your best was good enough, taking the entire last grand final 6-0 without dropping a set.
So I got a question for the team, the whole team. Is
Shoot.
X not gonna join the call? So if he is, I'll just wait to ask.
Do we want to add DX? Did he go eat
Yeah,
dinner?
Yeah, make him join.
Make him come back. He can talk and speak and eat. Surely.
Yeah. We'll ring him up on the bat phone here.
Yeah. We're sending the Ava signal. Don't worry.
He's such a man.
I'm gonna call his cell phone.
Well, I guess while we're waiting for him to join, let
Yeah.
me ask you guys, what was as your kind of strategy going in against Final Boss? Because they are a pretty aggressive team, and they seem to try to match your strategy going in as well, with pretty similar comps and playstyles.
Well, what we thought was if they're aggressive, we have to do the exact same thing, right? They're a go for the neck kind of team, and if they get a pick, they just put on the pressure. So we had the same mindset going in. We wanted to match their pressure. Like, we just wanted to push, and as soon as we got a kill, we chase and everything like that. And I think that really, that was a big change that we had versus scrimming them, because we used to be a kind of slower team, but then we picked up the tempo because I swapped from Dragoon to Samurai. And I think it fits our playstyle better because I was able to be more aggressive, dash in, and stuff like that.
Who was it? Shannon that brought it up that we had to be way more aggressive overall. It was Shannon,
I think it was me,
It
actually.
was during a
Was it
VOD
you?
review. It was a general
VOD
statement that came up during VOD review.
right? Okay.
So you guys did have a VOD review yesterday.
We've been
Yesterday.
VOD reviewing with, we actually VOD reviewed with your teammate, Kage, and
Okay,
he
wait,
told
what
us
is
that
it?
we are too passive.
Wait, you VOD
Trade
review
price
with
all
my
off.
teammate?
Yeah, kind of.
With church friends, yeah.
Yeah, wait, was it Finch?
That VOD
Not
review was
yet.
actually before. That wasn't yesterday. That was an earlier VOD review.
Oh. Because I remember Finch telling me before he was doing VOD reviews for our team, so I was wondering who he was VOD reviewing for. That's why.
Surprise,
Well.
surprise.
That means even if Primal didn't get the actual dub here, we got a dub in spirit.
Yeah. We got it up in the spirit. So, like, during that VOD review you guys did, was it ever mentioned once to have Labrys just nuzzle for you guys? Is it?
No.
Please tell me.
Stop saying that.
I will not let it die down. You said your nuzzle arc is over. Everyone disagrees. We all disagree.
I can't believe you
I haven't
did it,
had to
bro.
do it in any of the VCs I've been in a long time, buddy.
It's okay. You did in front of 100 people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know.
Did you get the nuzzle power up or not? That's what I want.
I DM'd you.
Oh.
I whispered to you twice throughout this entire tournament because you asked.
Wow. I see
I-
how it
I-
is.
I-
I asked hella times.
No,
that-
DX, you did not. You asked like one time, and I said no.
Wow, dude.
Regardless, whatever you guys discussed during VOD review last night, obviously worked out very well. I imagine it involved the swap from Labrys onto Bard from White Mage, and you guys looked like a totally different team compared to what we saw yesterday.
I mean, I played Bard in our first match, and then Tome swapped out, so I played White Mage instead.
You guys were definitely cooking tonight.
Cool. Yeah. Whew.
Yeah, it was good to
I'm so
see
tired.
the,
I'm so
I was
tired.
gonna say, like, you guys have been going. Not to like keep you guys dragged here. Another basic set in the interview, but
Breaths.
bro, this is just crazy. Just thinking, like, they had 5 sets tonight. That's just wild, and a lot of them went to. Oh yeah, 2-0 to yeah. You guys came out swinging, so.
Yeah, especially after just getting slapped into the face by the sharks last night. You
I mean,
guys just showed up
And slapped him back.
Yeah, how was that rematch for you guys?
That rematch was pretty damn close.
Yeah, that was intense. Like we had to be peak comms and everything.
Yeah, Paladin Astro, if you're not sinking, it'll catch up to you.
Yeah, I noticed like a couple of matches, you guys did not let the Paladin or Astro, no, or Monk play at all, which is really huge for you guys. Like
We've always had the issue with Sharks comp just because it all supports the Monk. So when they get LB
Yeah.
or like Paladin LB, it's just it just sucks to go against.
Yeah, last night they were media like you Iris, I think.
Yeah,
on CD.
yeah, fucking rough.
Regardless, especially good, or a special shout out to DX Aver here for driving the tempo of the game forwards.
Oh my god, I forgot
Yeah.
DX is in here. Oh my god, big fan, big fan.
Yeah,
big
Aver.
fan.
We slid him in
The
here.
picks you had were very, very solid in maintaining your team's advantage. Getting the warrior LB offline, even just one guy to pick off that kill is huge in an LP setting.
Thanks. Actually, this is worth skipping dinner for. You guys can keep complimenting me.
Yo, can I get your autograph?
Hey, would you want to ask him, Ryuja? Yeah.
Oh no,
We'd have Shannon call him.
no. I waited for. I wanted to ask you guys as a team the nuzzling part if they.
No, they
Oh my
don't.
God.
They don't.
I
And
still
don't
don't
make them
know what
start it,
this
please.
is. Everyone keeps talking about it, and I just feel like the old person who doesn't know.
Oh, it's
Don't
okay.
tell her. Don't tell
Yeah,
her.
just
It's
I'm
finished.
telling you.
It's close.
just whenever you just say nuzzle to Labras and he will respond. He's been trained.
No, I have
Hey,
not
Lord.
been trained.
It's
Nuzzle.
doing Labyrinth and his
No.
fans.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
ask. Did any of you guys have anything you wanted to say at all? For
Yeah, Labras still hasn't given me a nuzzle.
damn.
Quiet. Overall, all the teams here did a good job. We've scrimmed against. I think all of the ones or most of the ones we went with at the end of the bracket, right? We went against
Mhm.
Final Paws before we went against Sharks. Overall, I think everyone did pretty good. I'm happy.
I think it was a
I
fun
hope you're
experience
happy.
too. Yeah, I think it was a
Nah,
fun
I was
experience
tired of
because
drinking.
we haven't scrimmed and LP'd in a while, so it was just we
Yeah.
wanted to introduce a lot of our friends to play with us in this tournament. So that's why we were swapping a lot of people in and out. To
I
get
would
the
have liked
experience.
Played more with Sakuru and Aki,
Mhm.
and I think it just turned out that work schedules and everything didn't really line up, so we didn't get to play with them as much as I would have liked. But shout out to
Yeah.
them for just getting into LP.
Yeah. I hope this tournament shows that anyone can hop in to the scene and just play some games, have fun with your team, and as long as you have a good mindset for growth and having fun, you'll maybe eventually be a tournament winner like these guys.
Yeah, sign up. Speaking
Yeah,
of
Envy's
sign up.
pretty new to the LP scene too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I mean, aren't you like big into dueling? Like that's always what I hear pop up when your name gets
Yeah, I was a duelist and
Yeah.
everything, but I was a bench warmer actually on Regis' team for Unify, and I went from being a bench warmer to a tournament winner.
Let's go.
Yeah, your rivals here, Ave. Your
Very
rivals here.
proud of you.
Your duelist rivals here.
Oh, don't look, dude.
Damn, I forgot what I wanted to say. Oh yeah, Gary, I'm getting like word about the sign up for the Rookie Rumble. Can Carmine sign up? He's asking.
Right? No, Carmine cannot sign up for the Rookie Rumble. Hello?
You said
All right, well,
inexperienced players.
I
He doesn't play LP.
I bet a lot of people don't play LP. I've never seen. Actually, no, I saw the Speed Whales at CC Badness the other night. I can't say that right now, but like,
But like, yeah, Carmine doesn't play LP. He's just like a solo queue player, but that shouldn't stop him from joining the tournament.
you should sign up with Give me 1 second. I got this. Where did they?
Go ahead, Gary.
Hold on. Listen, looking through all of the, I realized that I had a different person too. Yeah, they should No, no.
Nuzzle.
Yeah, listen, Umbrel Finch. Yeah,
Nuzzle.
they should sign up with Umbrel Finch.
Nuzzle.
Think we could
No.
we could get-
All right, folks. Well, before we close it out, any final statements from you, Garu, or
Yeah. Oh no, for Gnosis, congratulations. Yeah, I'm assuming you guys have houses, right? Because we're not gonna like trade you 50 mil in like ones. Does
I don't
anyone
have a house. We have
We-
an
is
FC.
anyone-
We have house
Okay.
an FC house on Dynamis, the best data center.
Perfect.
Just kidding.
You know, it's popping right now. I've heard. Yeah, so we will just like set up a mannequin. I'll probably like DM you guys afterwards, and we'll get the prize money to you guys. As long as you have like a house, even like an apartment, will do.
All right.
Sounds good.
But for everybody else, we do have next month Rookie Rumble. Surely, I put the command in. All right, cool. Does that even work? Hold up. There's like just an announcement here. This is the last Primal Paws. Going from next month on, it's just going to be a PvPrimal thing, so it's just going to be the Rookie Rumble. So you're probably going to be reducing the prize money just a little bit, so you guys won at the right moment.
The final winners of Primal Paws.
You are the final winners of Primal Paws. The last 50 mil winners. There's probably going to be 25 mil winners or something around there. So definitely everyone watching, or even people who played, sign up again. Come back next month. Looking forward to it. The other thing would be we're going to be doing the Primal Pit 2. The signups for that are also going to be open. I'll make like actual announcements for this tomorrow and ping people. But it's going to be Plat Plus players this year. Solo duo signups. We're going to try and get more people into LP. It's going to be in March. You'll have a month with your coach. Shout out to Ruja. Ruja's going to be coaching one of the teams.
Hey, you get to be one of my kids.
Yeah, you can also be one of Ruja's kids, and then
I'm a great guy.
wonder where the child support is. But definitely sign up. We'll have more posts, but just to let everybody know who is still here and watching. We're going to do Rookie Rumble next month. We're not going to do a Rookie Rumble in March because we're going to be doing Primal Pit. So I think that's everything I'm supposed to say.
Sounds good. Thanks for hosting. It was fun.
Well, thank you. It was fun.
Congratulations again on the victory, guys.
Yeah, thanks for commentating, guys.
Can I get another? Can I get another? Just one more.
Versus
know.
a
Fine.
drug addict.
I know I sound
Ruja. Fucking
Yeah.
hell.
All right, let's get
At
the
least-
raid
at least
going.
for the closeout. At least for the closeout.
Yeah.
We're going to be raiding.
Get some more energy. Come on, Lambert, you just
I'm
won.
not. No, I didn't. I'm
I
not
think
gonna,
one of these tired.
I'm tired.
Give him a break on this one. Alright, we're gonna raid August. August is one on the team that won last month, Rookie Rumble Deadbeats. So I think they're playing on Primal right now, playing CC. Also, shout out to Lolly, behind the scenes, keeping the bracket updated because I always forget. And shout out to Audrey again for doing all the party finders tonight.
Yeah, I'll go
Definitely
get
keeping
those,
everything smooth.
You'll get those Arby's curly fries, Audrey. I promise. Just not now. Maybe not later, but you'll get them eventually.
Alright, we're gonna send you out now. Thank you again, everybody, for watching. Tune in next month. Same, it's gonna be, the last weekend of February.
All right. Thank
Thanks
you.
for having us.
Have a good night.
Thank you. Have a good
Good
night,
night.
everybody. Great games.
Alright, I think we are off air.
Alright.
Are we good, T?
What are you disappointed about?